shoulder. No pride in growing older. But when your borrowed time is through, I'll be with you. Redemption Blue.
Illegal.
Illegal?
Also, Burb, were you here for Barbie?
He might not have been.
What the? Oh, right. Fucking autoplay.
What's the standard, 720 by
I don't know what the hell you're asking.
resolution? What's the standard resolution size?
1080?
what is it?
1080?
1080 by...
720? Or are you talking like 16:9?
Yeah, like 16:9.
Yeah,
but...
16 to 9 is like the...
Oh, is it like
ratio.
inches?
Oh, right. I can't see chat on the screen. Hold on. Hold on. Hi, Burb. Hello. It's also illegal for you to be subbing to me. Do I look...
Oh, whoa.
I don't have a damn thing set up. What the hell's wrong with me? I got thrown for such a loop with fucking Chrome not working.
Yeah.
And you know, now I'm on Microsoft Edge. I just feel dirty. I don't feel clean. This feels inaccurate. This feels illegal. I am currently offending God.
That's fine.
Is it?
Sure.
He's not upset about that? Burb says no, he did not hear Barbie. Alright, we're going back.
We're going back to Barbie.
We're going back. Enjoy this.
Enjoy
Hello,
this.
I'm not Johnny Cash. I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world. Life in plastic, it's fantastic. You can brush my hair, undress me everywhere.
You did it.
Oh, come on, Barbie, let's go party, 'cause I'm in a Barbie world. If you wanna be my lover, you gotta get with my friends. Make it last forever, friendship never ends. Up in my hands, off to play my song. The butterflies fly away.
But yeah, shout out to There I Ruined It.
There I ruined it.
Great
Which
channel.
actually makes things better.
There's a party in the
Accidentally makes things better.
This is what
Hi
you
Burb,
guys
how you
call
been doing?
music?
What's going on?
Well,
Google
I'll
Chrome
be
doesn't
back.
work for me and it makes me sad, so I'm on Microsoft Edge.
Yeah.
Just it.
Feel dirty.
I need this. Also,
Yeah,
you
you
have
need
to paint some.
How do we sound? We sound
There's
good.
Software update.
Well,
Oh, it's a
they
system
freeze
update.
on
System
the
update,
day
yeah.
If my
Yeah,
voice
shit
was
later.
only mine, I bet I'd move it on.
I'm gonna get a thing that's like, you can't play this unless you get a system update.
Far from Barbie world. Let's
Who do you think I am?
Tuesday.
One, I'm good. Starting next week, so I'm gonna have to do a lot of capitalism. That's sad. Next week's my last week of capitalism before I get a week off from capitalism.
What the hell happened to this thing?
Dude, use Firefox. You remember? I'm probably gonna have to stream. I
And he,
think
and he yelled at me for using Firefox isn't...
I don't like your Firefox. If your Firefox is a laggy bitch.
Yeah, Firefox isn't much better than Chrome, but I mean...
Stop. Just, I don't give a shit about them kids' St. Jude's. I care a little bit. No, sorry, there's text. I should be reading. Grr, how did I get in this mess? That's far enough.
You can run forever!
You get run
Mr. Phoenix,
forever,
right?
Mr. Phoenix, right.
I think that's... Alright.
I miss Grant's voice. What have I done? I cannot allow you to
Why is
go
he
on
doing
like this. But I'm just a simple defense attorney.
Silence!
You are no longer worthy of your time.
Giga Judge.
Giga Judge. Amazing. Burb, I've missed your face. I know I've never seen your face. I've had this dream before, someplace, some time ago.
So I'm just making sure.
As this
it's
day was
okay.
written to my destiny, today I'll stand in court as a lawyer. You stand in court every day as a lawyer
He
to
stands.
prove a killer innocent. Technically, Phoenix, that's your job.
Technically, though, he didn't kill anyone, but he hired to kill someone. So you could get him.
Last time,
You could get him found innocent.
it
of
all
the
got
death,
unfolded. To recap the case thus far, we went to a steel samurai. Yeah, so that's still guilty. That is still guilty.
No, it's still guilty, but I mean,
he technically wouldn't be arrested for murder itself. He'd be arrested for conspiracy.
conspiracy, yeah. So you could get him out of this, and technically you found him innocent of it, but then you could get him
We
on other
went to a Steel
charges.
Samurai event where one of the actors was accused of murdering the other actor.
Gasp!
During the scramble, Maya ended up getting pulled away and kidnapped by a assassin that had done the murdering of the other actor.
He is the killer.
Our actor, our defendant, hired the killer to
And
kill
he's
the other
Shaggy.
dude.
And he's Shaggy.
And he's Shaggy.
It's like explaining a dream to
And,
someone.
and we are being forced to find our defendant innocent
To save Maya.
to save Maya from the Mr. Kidnapper man.
And we found out that she was being held at
I think you're kind of caught up with just all that information.
and they found out she was being held at On Guard's place, but then they get there and she's gone. So now we gotta figure out where she is, and Edgeworth is like, we gotta find out where she is.
Yeah, it's kind of the basis of it. All right.
I should check out pizza in like a minute. I don't know if that went off yet.
Now's the time to go check it.
You probably should get rid of that ringtone now, don't buddy?
I didn't make a compilation now of me just dancing on stream. The murderer was Shaggy, who kidnapped my partner / girlfriend / bane of my existence. Y'all just complaining about things, but I don't care. I'm here with you now, Chad. Alright, I'm gonna go help the concert. I'll be back! I think she said she doesn't need help for nothing. Alright, anyways. Beep! Hello, this is Phoenix, right? You don't... No, that's not your voice. Like, you don't look so well, dude! You're gonna prove me not guilty today, right? Beep. If you please, Mr. Lawyer. That's also not your voice. Remember, it's not just me. Your precious friend's life is like riding on today's verdict, too. Girl. Now listen up. You better get on guard a guilty sentence, okay? If you get that creepy slime bag and not guilty, I'll never forgive you, ever. That's my Maya voice now. Maya. Somebody's saying things. Oh, right. Hi, Mia. I forgot that you were possessing a lolly. Mia. Maya. How's Maya? I don't know. You don't know? She hasn't tried to channel me since yesterday. Mia, what am I supposed to do? Well, like I said, for a lawyer, the worst of times are when you have to force your biggest smile. But you can't give up. There's still some hope left. So this is gonna be irrelevant to literally everybody since I'm the only one who's into like lawyer and crime dramas. But I'm watching a show called Suits, which recently got put on Netflix, and Mia's personality, I feel, fits really well with one of the main characters, Jessica Pearson. Cause she's like the big shot that's leading the law firm, and I feel like similar personalities. Mia's probably a little bit nicer, a little less cutthroat, I would imagine. I was gonna say I would hope, but you know, I don't know Mia's past. She could be cutthroat before I met her. Stop it, please. There's nothing left. Not here. Not anywhere. It's that accursed on guard again. Beep. Will you leave me alone? Look, don't call me anymore. I mean it. No, Gumshoe! Gumshoe, no! You're really mean, pal. Ah, Gumshoe. I'm really, really sorry. Where are you? Let me join the investigation team and we're chasing after the killer, pal. Then you have some sort of lead. Sorry, but right now we got 0 leads on the guy. We're not going to give up. Oh, excuse me. She's a lawyer. She'd be very cutthroat. Not necessarily. Does Phoenix Wright look very cutthroat? And he's a lawyer. Gumshoe. Until the trial's over, until the verdict is handed down, we're going to do everything we can and find a killer. If we can get my help, then you can get Ongar the guilty verdict he deserves, pal. That's true. I could do that if they found mine first. You got that? So you have to do whatever you can to make the trial last longer. Phoenix is a beta. I mean... maybe a little. Have to make the trial last longer? Yo, Mr. Edward, for everything you've got, then you two can draw it out. Oh, now I get it. I need to bullshit my way through this problem. I believe in you, pal. You and Mr. Edgeworth can do it. So, believe in us. We're gonna give it all we've got, just like you. Got it. Thanks, Gumshoe. The perfect man. This man has saved mine and Maya's life more times than I can count, because I don't remember how many times it was. Hey, Phoenix. You understand now, don't you? You have something money will never be able to buy. Friendship. Mia? I know this game came out in like 08? 07 maybe? Money can buy a lot of things. Money can buy a lot of things. It's the strongest weapon in the world, and you have it in abundance. Yeah! Looks like we're coming to the end. I have to make the trial last as long as I can. Gumshoe will come through. I know it. I have to bullshit my way through, so just a normal day at the office for me, yeah. Yeah.
Pizza.
10 a.m. It's not 10 a.m.
Pizza.
There is a part of me that debated on playing this game at the accurate times and dates. Hot. Tasty. It's not bad. You know, good old store-bought pizza. If I ever get around to making Ragdoll stuffing, doing the cooking show, I do want to, Bourbon's already taking forever because I'm inconsistent with a streaming schedule. I wanted to do a, like, frozen pizza review. Which I know isn't necessarily a novel idea. I mean, a lot of people have done it. Shout out to a guy named, well, his name's Ian, but the channel's called Brutal Moose on YouTube.
Pizza tier list.
Which is basically what he did.
Mm.
Alright, anyways.
Howdy, Fran.
Daddy's here. What?
So Mia was here.
Yeah.
And she just whomped.
Quarter down session. Yeah, she got the kitty. Alright.
Please.
Quarters down session with the Matt on guard. Why is the judge eating pizza? The defense is ready, Your Honor.
We never did see the lunch lady again.
Oh!
Yeah, we never did see the lunch lady again. I kind of miss her.
Who the hell are you talking about, lunch lady?
You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, my wife.
That was early on, though. That was like when Edgeworth was on. He was almost on trial.
To be fair, she was in a bonus case.
Okay.
So I mean, it's canon though, because Emma comes back.
Mm.
The prosecution has been ready for a while, Your Honor. Sorry, I forgot what my Dom voice was.
Okay, man. I was complaining earlier because the pizza cutter was dirty.
No, I know what you're complaining about.
So I had to wash the pizza cutter.
I said, y'all just complaining about something, but I don't care.
I heard. Jackass.
As I recall, we can put it. Me be laying those. Actually, that's a 9-year-old's body, so never mind. This possession is confusing. We concluded yesterday's session with a big mystery on our hands. The mystery being, what exactly was Miss Adrian Andrews' role in this? Right, we tried to pin the murder on Andrews just to, bullshit our way through it. Which she's done. She did shady shit, but for good reason, so to say. That is to say, is she really connected to the crime itself? Mr. Andrews, will you please inform the court of today's proceedings? Adrian Andrews.
Yes.
She forged evidence that threw suspicion onto Mr. Andrews.
She's like in the
Suspicion's
stands.
one of those words that never looks like it's spelled correctly.
She's like in the stands eating pizza. Ash, I did this.
And then proceeded to escape. You want me to turn the camera off?
I'm small enough on the screen that I'm sure it's fine. I tend not to chew with my mouth open. I try not to.
Chat, I want you to know I resisted the urge so strongly to put the camera down my throat.
You don't need to see what's in there.
And then proceeded. I hate that so much, by the way.
Oh yeah, like mouth, like imagery or filming.
Not. Yes, to an extent.
To an extent, yeah.
But when food's involved.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking horrible. And then proceeded. That's not Edward's voice. And then proceeded to escape the crime scene by wearing a nickel samurai collar.
He like starts choking and drinks some water. To record POV 4.
When is the time? The guilt of these actions are those from which she cannot escape.
You should make it a marble redeem. Like 1 billion marbles.
If this is what people want. Is this what you want? Then you're saying that she's guilty after all.
Let's see, it's very gross.
I'm not finished, Your Honor. With my pizza. Miss Andrews has nothing to do with committing the actual murder. Gasp. I'd like to direct the court's attention to this card. What is that? Looks like a shell. This is the calling card of a certain assassin. Well, assassin, you say?
Assassin, you say? I have almost 80k marbles. 24-hour stream approaches. How many do I got?
How many marbles is that? Is that 100k?
I have 151k.
That is 100k.
Yeah, I could redeem a 24-hour stream, and then in another 50k I could redeem another one.
I got a week off from work now. Just saying. It could be done. Yes, Juan Corda. If anyone can figure out the
pun behind
what
Juan
the pun
Corda.
behind his name is, I'll do a 24-hour stream
I think
for
it's
free.
just one hallway or something like that.
And the person who hired the assassin, his client, so to speak, is Matt Bond.
Don't give Burb more to do, because he'll do it. He'll be like, yeah, it's this. And you'll be like, fuck. Mine's makes 24 if we both activate our Corbo. It's like the Dragon Ball Z fusion dance.
Yeah, there you go. Whose name? Juan Corda.
Juan Corda.
I would think it's become commonplace by now, Your Honor. Nom nom nom. Nom 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 nom.
I'm thinking like Juan.
Hi,
You know,
boobs.
it's like Spanish. Could be yellow. It could be like Jean.
Read for the boobs.
Oh. I read it. But we still have to hold out as long as we can. I forgot what her voice was, and I almost yeah, I almost went Francesca. No, her since she's died and lost her body, her voice has changed. At least until Maya's safe and sound.
I wonder how the trial will turn out today. Quarter comes from Spanish term for bullfighting. The quarter also fits with the on guard, since they are both loan words relating to fighting. Quarter with bullfighting and on guard with fencing.
Interesting.
It's dumb.
Yeah.
That's dumb.
I like Celeste Paz better. Because that's just...
That's great.
That's unnecessarily cruel to that character. Like...
The prosecution calls the defendant's mentor, Mr. Will Powers, and said, Will! Willie!
Oh, he's here. Why are you still in that suit?
He has not changed clothes. That's actually the only suit he owns.
Right, he's just excited that he gets to wear it to so many things.
Now then, witness, your name and occupation, please.
Okay. I'm, Will Powers.
Wish I could do a huge Yak Man impression.
You just have
But
to talk in
he's Australian.
accent.
I'm a poor, underpaid action star. That was my best attempt.
Just
Channel
talk like
Jazza.
Jazza. Channel your inner Jazza. Good day, ladies and gentlemen.
And what is your relation to the defendant?
Well, that's, I guess I'm sort of a lousy mentor to him in a way, yeah.
Mr. Rogers, please. You don't need to put yourself down so much.
Oh, sorry. Well, I'm just kind of a nothing sort of guy.
Alright, the judge slammed his gavel, and I had the image of him slamming it flat onto a pizza to, like, try to cut it.
On the night of the murder, you visited the defendant's room. Is this correct?
No.
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Information I was unaware of? But you know, I didn't actually get to see Matt when I went.
No.
No.
All you need to do is answer what you're asked. Now then, I would like you to please testify about what you went to Mr. Ongard's room.
Yeah, okay, sure.
Man looks like a Endeavor.
Kinda. Let's asshole Endeavor.
Yeah. It's because his hair's not made out of fire. I'm not gonna read it. You're just finishing your pizza. So he was talking to the bellboy. Are you okay, man?
And talking with the bellboy's not a big deal.
Okay.
If one assumes that the person Mr. Ongard was speaking with was an ordinary bellboy.
What are you implying?
My brain.
Well, Mr. Wright, let's have your cross-examination, shall we?
Looks like we're in another sticky situation.
You say these words.
Huh? A trap. Can't you smell it, Phoenix?
Verb confirmed. Do traps usually stink?
No. 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 Why don't you do your laundry, you bugger? But for us to find out more, we're just going to have to charge in head first, right?
Sure.
Don't drink it all. Thank you.
They smell like perfume and cute.
Yeah.
After the award ceremony, I went by myself to Matt's room.
Hold it. The defendant's room. Why did you go there?
Well, I'm his mentor, like a big brother sort of, and I wanted to say congrats. What's wrong? Why did you stop? Mr. Wright,
What is it?
What is it?
you're going to try to trick me into a corner, aren't you?
Huh?
I know I'm just a poor, unpaid action star,
Especially now. Support the strike.
Right, support the straight. Why is everybody underpaid in this universe?
Because this is America.
Yeah, it's wondering.
But I'm not the killer.
The killer.
No one said you were, Mr. Powers.
No, please, don't trick me.
Excuse me.
Every time you do your lawyer thing, the witness suddenly turns into the bad guy.
Every time?
Yes, every time.
You know, Mr. Wright, he makes a good point. I'm gonna launch an investigation against you.
Witness, I will personally talk to the defense at a later time. So for now, please kindly cooperate and continue with your testimony. Powers just want us to date with Edgeworth.
Alright.
So you went to the defendant's room, and then?
Just wait a minute. What did
How
you
Powers is like, like winking at him.
Hold it. Are you sure that was Matt Ongard?
Man's got PTSD from being accused.
Yeah, I'm sure.
last
He
night.
wasn't wearing the Nickel Samurai mask then.
If that's the case, then he really can't be mistaken. And what was the defendant doing standing in front of his own room? Sorry, I didn't actually read what the hell. Oh, whoops. Guys, I'm failing. At first, what do you mean by that?
Court record.
Now, why isn't there an option to see?
to see the log. Yeah, that most games like this have that.
Well, he wasn't in a bellboyish uniform, and he had a bottle of juice on a tray.
Oh.
Sounds like an ordinary bellboy to me.
Yeah, but I didn't think he was a normal bellboy.
And why was that?
What did I think that, Mr. Wright?
How am I supposed to know?
Sorry, but I can't remember right now. Sorry.
Guess I'm gonna have to wait patiently on this.
Matt was standing there in front of his room, still in his Nickel Samurai costume. He was talking to someone at first. I thought it was the bellboy. I watched two of them for a while, but then I gave up and went back.
It's VN, so seeing the log helps if you skip dialogue by accident. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You saw the two of them, the bellboy and the defendant, together, correct?
Yeah, the bellboy just wanted to say congrats.
Now, while you were watching the two of them, did you notice anything strange?
He's so disgruntled.
You
in
know,
this
I
shot.
did feel something weird. I think it was because Matt, well, he gave the bellboy a tip.
Oh.
Tip?
Oh no.
It's a perfectly normal thing to do.
So, how long did you watch the two of them? Not more than a minute or two, I think.
What was the tip? He's just.
Hold it.
A tip is in money, or.
So who are these guests you're talking about?
You guys, of course.
Why does Eternia being a visual novel feel like cursed knowledge? I kind of know what you mean. I guess because there's no dating, there's no romance.
There's no romance, yeah, it's a detective story.
You and my little Pearl.
Little
I
Pearl.
thought it'd be really rude since I invited you guys if I disappeared on you. So I went back to my seat pretty soon after seeing Matt in the hallway.
That's fair enough.
It's like squeezing water from a stone. It's probably pointless to press further.
Do you remember this incident?
I remember many things.
Did Mr. Powers leave his seat that night?
I don't remember that happening at all. Maya was making such a racket in her hyper state. I ended up focusing on her.
I see. In any case, from his story, he probably wasn't gone for very long.
Oh boy.
Okay.
After the awards ceremony, I went by Matt's room myself. This feels like just a thing that we would ask a question about, though. Rather than presenting something. I wonder if you could present Lada or somebody who might have also had been there at the same
I
time.
forgot that I present profiles.
Profiles, you always forget.
Shit.
Sorry.
Since something felt off. What would have felt off?
Probably not, right?
No, I doubt it.
Probably not. Because the thing that Phoenix was...
I feel
I think
like
this is the statement, right?
Yeah.
I could present...
First I thought it was the bellboy. Yeah.
I could present the killer's profile.
Oh, can you?
Surely he has a profile, right?
I don't think he did. Oh,
Yeah.
he does now. He used to not.
But our mission is to drag this out as long as possible.
Yeah, I don't know how.
And that's kind of jumping head first into it.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know how we would
So
go
let's see,
about it.
let's see what happens.
See what happens.
Alright, that was wrong anyways. This evidence clearly reveals that I'm a dumbass!
Yeah, really.
Yeah, let me cycle to the end. Okay.
I feel like it has something to do with the tip he gave the bellboy. Like, he was like, something weird happened. He tipped him, and it was like, what? I had guests with me that night. I couldn't make them wait for me. But Phoenix doesn't remember.
Right, that's the weird thing, right?
Right, it seemed like it happened, like, almost before they all sat down and... So was it... before or after the event?
Can you press the...
Can you press the tip?
You know, definitely intended. First,
Single
what do you think of that? I
entendre.
didn't think he was an old bellboy. Why was that? Why did I think that, Mr. Wright? Hey, how am I supposed to actually, Mr. Powers? Only a few moments. Oh, okay. We're supposed to.
Oh, we're just supposed to
When?
repress everything.
When in the history of this fucking video game series have we done that?
Maybe that is how we're supposed to drag it out. We're just supposed to press him like 3 times over.
Actually, Mr. Powers, only a few minutes ago you stated. You know, I did feel something weird. I think it was because Matt, well, he gave the bellboy a tip.
Oh well.
Could it be that you felt something strange about the tip-giving incident itself? Yeah, that's it. You really know your job. God damn
It's
it.
your job, man.
Mr. Edgeworth. Yes, Your Honor. This bellboy, he wasn't an ordinary one, was he? Perhaps we should let the witness tell us. Very well. Mr. Powers, please amend your testimony. You mean about the bellboy, right? I get the bellboy. I hate you.
The tip. We give him the tip.
So we gave the bellboy a tip.
Yes.
What's so strange about that?
It was out of his
well,
pants.
you see.
He took it out of his pants.
Matt's not a poor penny pitcher like me. I was trying to figure out how much it was because the tip really shocked me.
Oh.
He had a big tip.
How much it was?
But that's when something even more surprising happened. The bellboy was putting the tip he got in his pocket, and that's when I got my first good look at the guy's face. I was really shocked. I'm afraid I don't follow at all. Sounds like Mr. Powers was surprised twice by this event. He had a massive tip. Just a huge tip.
Humongous.
I wonder which of the shocking moments I should ask about. Why not both?
Why not both? I mean, you ask both. Like, go for one and then go for the other.
The defendant is a huge star. He can afford to give generous tips. Wouldn't you agree? Sure. But giving him that much was maybe a little too much, I think. What, too much? Would you please clarify for the court? About how much would you say the defendant gave to the bellboy? Honestly, I don't know. Can't even begin to guess.
Thick wad of cash.
Why is that? Because he gave the bellboy a really, really fat roll of cash.
A fat roll.
Roll of cash?
Oh my god.
Oh, well,
Inserted?
how interesting. That certainly was a very generous tip, wasn't it? Very fat roll of cash. That can hardly be called a tip, Your Honor.
It's like fucking toilet paper. Something really funny.
Here, hold this.
There's something really funny about rewrapping a cardboard toilet paper roll with just money.
Judge is beginning to look awfully suspicious of us.
And then you fill the roll with those coin things, those coin cylinders.
What is there to object here, then?
Wait and see.
There's nothing I can really object to here. I mean, who can argue that a fat roll of money isn't really odd? So suppose that roll of cash was not a tip. Then what was it? Payment, Your Honor. Payment? Isn't it obvious? For the murder of Mr. Wancourt.
That thing of him doing this, I could just like, you stupid motherfucker. Like it pops up at the bottom.
Then, the bellboy the witness saw, yes, he was the assassin.
Oh, he looks so like timid behind the podium.
Leave my poor boy alone. Hold your horses now. Mr. Edgeworth, you don't have any proof of this, do you? Have I ever been unprepared to support my claims, Your Honor? I have here the card Shelley the killer left at the scene of the crime. Shelley, the killer!
Shelley.
He is the person the police special investigation team has been chasing for ages. I am certain that the person the witness saw was this very Shelley the killer. Really? What's wrong, Mr. Powers? No, nothing. Something just clicked in my head, and I think I just figured something out.
He had a zipper on his face.
Actually, I saw that bellboy again later on that night. What? Nani?
Nani? Phoenix, you did too, you fucking idiot.
Mr. Powers, please testify. Tell us what you saw. Yes, sir. Right away.
Yes, sir, Mr. Radser.
This time I was in that hallway because I had to go to the bathroom.
Dun, dun, dun.
That's when that bellboy I saw earlier came out of the room. Of
course, when I say room, I mean Juan Corda's room. Well, think about it, that bellboy did seem kind of out of place. Yeah, so he had to be the assassin, I'm sure of it. I mean...
What do you mean?
I mean...
Thank you very much. That is all we need for now. Huh? But I'm not done! There's still more! Let us first establish that the bellboy was truly Mr. the Killer. Then we shall see. So the bellboy came out of the victim's room. And if that bellboy really was the assassin, then I think the answer is fairly obvious.
That would be correct, Your Honor. Well, Mr. Wright, I believe it's your turn to entertain and make us laugh. Ha, 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 ha.
This is no laughing matter. Yes, Mom.
The second time.
The second
Hold it.
time. It was an even bigger wad of cash.
And what time was it?
Oh, well, I don't remember. The award ceremony ended around 8 p.m., right? And I went to Matt's room pretty soon after that, and then I came back, and then I went to the bathroom. So I guess maybe it was around 8:10 by that time.
Ah, so we peed.
You're not one for details, are you, Mr. Powers? Sorry. I thought I could maybe catch Matt and say my congrats.
Hold it. Are you sure it was the same bellboy?
Yeah.
And how could you tell? All the bellboys wear the same uniform after all.
What'd you see? Well, you have the stitches in the face. Er. So I'm sure it's the same guy that was talking with Matt.
Stitches in his
Excuse
face.
me.
You alright, man?
So which room did the bellboy come out of? Hold it.
Take that.
The victim's room, huh?
Yeah, the one with all the really pretty flowers and teddy bears. It was Juan's room, alright.
Words cannot describe how screwed I am. Let's continue with the testimony, shall we?
Now that I think about it, that bellboy did seem kind of out of place.
Hold it. So what exactly was so out of place about him? Right. Why the insipid grin?
Excuse me. Man
Maybe
looks
because I
like
have-
Two-Face from Batman. He's an ugly motherfucker.
Looks like grandma the fucking
Like
thing.
grandma the fucking thing.
Maybe because I have no idea what damaging thing he's gonna say next.
It's a fucking assassin out here.
Well, the bellboy was empty-handed.
Empty-handed.
That bellboy was one of those room service people, right? But he wasn't pushing a cart and he wasn't holding a tray either. You'd call that a little strange too, wouldn't you?
I agree that it is a bit strange, Mr. Powers. But is it really that unusual for a bellboy to be empty-handed? What should I do? Should I let Mr. Powers' testimony slide, or
Try to pull fast one.
how fast?
How fast? As fast as it'll get you to drag
There's
this
nothing
out.
strange or unusual about an empty-handed bellboy.
But there really is.
There really isn't. If you two are done being school children, bellboys are for room service. There's no reason for them to be empty-handed, ever. That's
If
not
that's
true.
not
If you
true.
just got done delivering shit, you
Yeah,
pompous fuck.
exactly.
Your Honor, I ask that the witness' previous statement be supplanted with this new one. Grr, Edgeworth. Are you going to do whatever you can to make the bellboy look suspicious? I see. Very well.
This court recognizes and grants the prosecution's request. Mr. Powers, if you could amend your testimony, please. Yes, sir.
My voice is going to die.
I thought it was kind of strange for a bellboy to come out of a guest's room empty-handed.
You want me to
Can
do his voice?
I prove that it's impossible for him to be empty-handed?
Well, he in the thing we saw the tomato juice bottle, right? So I wonder if that's what he was delivering.
Right, that's what I want to argue.
Right? It's like, well, yeah, of course he would leave that behind.
Yeah, but Adrian Andrews brought that over.
Did she?
Yeah.
Oh, so that was delivered to Matt's room first. I thought the bellhop was delivering that to what's his name? Redeemed Thirsty Guys. Do you have water?
A little bit.
Alright. You need more?
Hold it!
Yeah, really suspicious. I mean, when I first saw that bellboy, he was holding a tray in his hand. There's a bottle of juice and a wine glass on it.
Juice? What kind of juice was it?
Tomato juice.
I'm pretty sure it was tomato juice.
If we could come up with some sort of reason as to why he would come out empty-handed, some sort of proof, then I think we could dodge the bullet on this one for now.
Proof, huh? Sounds like another job for the court record.
But it... But it's just that it was still in the room. Like, it's still there right now.
I have a picture of the crime scene.
Yeah, you have a picture of it. It's right there. Yeah, and those are the 2 items that he had with him.
Alright, guys. Is it this?
Yeah, yeah.
Or is it this? I think it's the photo.
I bet you it's a photo.
Okay, it was the photo.
Yeah.
For the what, Mia?
For the what?
In the butt, bud.
In the butt.
Mr. Powers. Yes?
Oh, that's not too loud.
You're easily influenced by other people's words, aren't you? As soon as you heard that the bellboy might have been the killer, you got caught up in believing it must be true. But, isn't he really suspicious? He's got all those stitches and...
Don't be prejudiced.
So, a baseball has stitches. Are you saying all baseballs are suspicious because they have stitches?
Stitches get stitches powers.
Well, there's also, what about him being empty-handed? I'd like to ask the court to please take a look here.
He, like, shows the tiniest photo around everybody.
This is the crime. There's a wine glass sitting next to Mr. Corda's body.
Is that wine glass, though?
The liquid inside, that's...
It looks more like a champagne glass or
Champagne's a
something.
type of wine.
I guess.
The liquid inside the glass is tomato juice. And now, if you look at what is on top of the table in the lower right corner here, anyone can clearly see that it is a tray with a bottle of tomato juice on it.
Was he gonna poison him first?
I don't know. The bellboy had just brought this to Miss Corda's room. He left the tray in the room, which is why he was empty-handed when he left. But that would mean that the bellboy had seen and left a dead body in the room.
No.
But can you prove that Mr. Corda was already dead at that time? Mr. Edgeworth. Yes. I blame you for leading me down this route. I'm terribly sorry. What is with him? Why is he laughing? Witness, is there one more thing you would like to share with us? Is there? The bellboy was empty-handed. Or should I say, empty-handed.
Why?
Your right hand comes off? I recall you had something interesting to say about his hands. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. Huh?
They were red.
What?
I just...
That bellboy, he's wearing gloves. Gloves?
That's not all that weird.
Yeah, pitch black leather ones. All the other bellboys don't wear gloves like that, right? Black leather gloves. Why didn't you mention them earlier? Sorry, it slipped my mind. Boy, does this make the bellboy look really suspicious. Right, gotta focus.
Does it, though?
I can't get lax here. So what if he had gloves? A lot of bellboys wear gloves. Come on, Mr. Wright. That bellboy was wearing black leather ones, man. He was gone.
It's,
It's
an aesthetic choice. He's got all those stitches on him. You saw what his hair looked like.
So, a football is made of leather? Are you saying all footballs are suspicious because they're made of leather?
Phoenix,
Whoa!
please. You can't keep doing this.
Okay, yeah, okay, black leather gloves are kind of weird, but don't judge what he's into.
Yeah, exactly.
But that man, he received a large roll of cash from the defendant. Then he was seen leaving the crime scene wearing black leather gloves. I don't think that even someone like myself can believe he was just another bellboy.
The thing of it is just that if the only part of your mandated work outfit is like what gloves you can wear, wouldn't you want to wear gloves? Like, just to you're gonna be touching shit, you're gonna be like, you're gonna be touching people's things.
It seems that we have
Touch
finally
people's
come to an
food.
understanding. Now then, witness, please continue with the rest of your testimony. The rest? Oh yes, please tell us more! Okay! Fucking love Powers.
Okay.
Their second meeting.
Oh my.
After leaving Juan's room, the bellboy went and knocked on Matt's door, just like that. He gave something to the person inside the room. Then the old guy just left, without even going into the room. After that, I went to the bathroom and then back to my seat.
Phoenix, stop comparing people to sports balls. It's dumb and has no correlation.
So, the bellboy, after leaving the crime scene, went to the defendant's room. Yeah, kinda saw all that by accident.
See, he's actually, they keep saying bellboy, but Phoenix keeps hearing ball boy. And so he's comparing everything to sports balls now.
All of it was suspicious to high heaven. I think it's safe to say that we can no longer consider this bellboy to be normal. Now then, let's get started, shall we? Let's write your cross-examination, please.
Yes, Your Honor.
Tell us some bullshit.
Feel bad because it's Powers. And he's like the one that invited Phoenix to the event and he made
He's not
it.
gonna find me to places anymore.
I know.
Is that what you saw while you're busy spying? Excuse me. I may be poor, underpaid action star. From
But even I wouldn't stoop to spying. Well, I think the point is, where did you watch all this from, Mr. Powers? From the door of the bathroom, my left eye, in a sort of sneaky spy-like. Here we go, spy. Please, does it really matter if he was doing it over or underhandedly? What did the bellboy do next? That's all I care to know. He gave something to the person inside the room. I said, hold it. Okay. That's better.
Does it matter if I do you over or underhandedly? That's what I thought.
What kind of statement is that? Please elaborate and give us a few more details. Oh, okay. Should probably ask him only one question at a time.
Ask about this something.
Person inside. So who took this something the bellboy handed off? Actually, I don't know. What do you mean? I'm sorry, but I always saw the person's arm. Oh, an arm? Then you're saying you didn't see the person's face? Yeah. Well, it was Mr. Ongard's room, correct? So it could have only been Mr. Ongard himself, I'd say.
Oh, that's why Adrian has a card.
And then, what did the bellboy do after that? Oh, so after he gave the person inside the room thing.
I think she picked that up from Corridor's room.
Hold it.
Hold it.
You can say the same bullshit.
Hold it.
Yeah, shut up. Shut up.
Hold it.
Shut up.
Hold it!
Something. He gave something to this person? Yep.
Yeah.
What was the something?
Yeah.
If I remember what it was, I wouldn't be calling it a something, would I? Well, this implies that something he was removed from the scene of the crime. Sorry, my brain broke when I saw something hyphenated.
Right.
Are you sure you really can't remember, Mr. Powers?
Oh, but you, it's that teddy bear.
I think it was something kind of small. I'd like to summarize the testimony up to this point, if you don't mind. When the bellboy left the crime scene, he immediately went to the defendant's room. There, he handed a small item of some sort to the person inside. As for the person who received the item, all you could see was the person's arm. Yes, it was just like that. Mr. Edgeworth, is all this really that important? Of course, Your Honor. I think this is the
This is the utmost of importance of no most.
This is when whatever was removed from the crime scene was handed over to the client. Miss Rouse, be sure to remember what it was that the bellboy handed off. Well, let's see. I think it was no. If you remember, please add it to your testimony. Yes, sir. I saw it again. I could say for sure what it was. Some sort of wooden statue.
A wooden statue? Is he talking about a...
It's gotta be this teddy bear.
But it's not a... Oh, it's a wooden bear. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
It's gotta be,
Yeah, it's gotta be the
it's gotta
teddy
be
bear.
the teddy bear. But why am I helping him?
Yeah, you shouldn't, but I mean...
What's the point of that pregnant pop? Pregnant?
Pregnant?
Pregnant? Pregnant?
Pregnant? You
Where did that
pregnant? Are
projection
you
come from?
pregnant
Whoa,
with
speak up.
paws?
It was me, Your Honor.
What is it, Phoenix?
I have a feeling that something bad is going to happen once I show this. That's right. If you have something to say, please put it out. Yes, Your Honor. Okay, Phoenix. Pregnant?
Pregnant. I've heard pregnant with thought before. And
Mr.
I'm
Powers.
just like, that's weird.
The something you saw. Was it this item? Oh, hey, that's it. That's the something. Well, that's right. You really figured it out. I recall we found this at Matt Ongard's mansion. At the defendant's house. What does this mean? It's simple, Your Honor. Shelley the killer assassinated Juan Corda in his room, and then he stole this wooden bear from the scene of the crime. Then, the bear being found at Mr. Ongard's mansion would mean... It goes without saying, Your Honor. Matt Ongard is the killer's client.
Do you have to, like, purposefully get things wrong so that you're at, like, a sliver of health left in order for enough time to have passed?
Order! I said order. That's right, this is a most unfortunate turn of events for you.
Yeah.
Sorry, Mia.
No, it's alright. Your judgment is sound. Actually, I figured the bear would come up. If not now, then it would have later on. Even if you hadn't shown it to the court, I'm sure your friend Edgeworth would have.
I almost forgot that he knew about it too.
Yeah.
I think it is clear that there is no need for us to continue this trial. I can't let this happen. I have to do something. There has to be something we've overlooked.
Yes.
Your Honor, a minute, please. Yes, Mr. Wright? There are still a few points left that we have not fully explored. What are you trying to pull? Oh, well, we can't have that. Alright, Mr. Wright. What questionable point would you like to explore further?
The person who received the bear, or the bear itself? Who received the bear? Yeah, because what's her name was planting evidence, maybe.
That is relevant.
Yeah.
There was one thing in Mr. Power's testimony that was very unclear, and that is the identity of the person who received the bear. Yeah, I can't know the person's inside the room. I'm sorry, there's the arm. As long as we don't know who it was that took the bear. We can't be sure of.
Brad does this sometimes too, and their reaction is usually that.
What is it, Mr. Powers? If you're going to scream like that, then at least give us some good reason why. Oh, yeah, sorry. Actually, so I remembered.
I remember who took the bear.
It kind of looks like Bryan Cranston a little bit.
A little bit. Phoenix,
What?
we have to cook.
Really? I mean, I only saw his arm, but the arm. It was the Nickel Samurai's arm, I swear it. You've got to be fucking kidding me!
But we established that Adrian Andrews was wearing the costume.
Are you sure of that, Mr. Powers? Yeah, I'm sure it was the Nickel Samurai. Powers, I know we're talking about a bear, but we don't mean you. Order! Looks like you dug your own grave. Yet again. How many times is that today? I've lost count. So the person who took in this little bear was the Nickel Samurai. And as we all know, Matt Ongard is the Nickel Samurai.
But wait, there's more!
Thanks to the feds, we made all the clear. What am I supposed to do now? Mia, help!
You don't have time to act lost. You've got to find another angle to attack this from. Hurry.
Now, I will bring this cross-examination to...
Hold it!
Your Honor. Again, Mr. Wright, we've already removed any and all questionable areas of this testimony. It's about time you were removed from this court, Mr. Wright. Your finger kind of twitched in a weird way.
Yeah, it was like mid-animation. It was weird.
You good, bud? Have to find something.
He's casting a
Even
spell
one
on you.
There are still questionable left answers on.
Question on. What are you trying to pull? The words out of your ass?
Oh, well, we can have that. Alright, Mr. Wright, what questionable?
The person who received the bear? I feel like we should address that again, but... Because that would be the second time we've had to address something again in order to continue things. Trying to remember.
Oh, I don't remember at all.
Okay. I mean, we got health to spare.
Bear itself? I think it's fairly obvious that the bear itself is very questionable. The bear, Mr. Wright?
Didn't Powers say that the bellhop left empty-handed?
Yeah.
Then where did the bear come from?
This was found at Mr. Ongard's mansion. However, Mr. Ongard was arrested at the hotel that night, which means that since the murder occurred, he has not had a chance to go home. Oh!
It's fair enough, yeah.
I think Your Honor has already figured out what I'm trying to say. It is not possible that it was Mr. Ongard who took this bear to his mansion. Oh, why, that's very true. We didn't consider that point, Mr. Wright. There was no way, time-wise, for the defendant to have taken this bear home.
I miss my cat.
Here, disaster averted, it looks. I'm here to be a prick.
I'm here to be a problem.
You haven't gotten the best of me yet, Mr. Wright. Huh? I remember it clear as day. I remember what you muttered to yourself at Ongard's mansion. We have this area completely surrounded. There's no way for him to escape. I can't believe it. That butler, all this time he was the killer. The killer and Ongard were working together, so to speak. And the killer was hiding at Ongard Mansion as its butler. What a bold move! The bear figurine was brought back to Ongard Mansion by the killer himself.
I would love if Phoenix was just like, I know that, Edgeworth, I'm trying to buy some time here.
When I looked
He doesn't have stitches in this picture.
When it looked like he was about to be arrested, On-Guard had him do so. I assume because it would have been bad had the police found it during their investigation.
Why wouldn't you just leave it in the room then?
This is poorly written, or I don't know how to read.
Why wouldn't you just leave it? Why would he?
I don't know.
It's like they're gonna find it in the investigation. And it's like, no, you could just leave it in the room.
Well, Mr. Wright, you've been quiet for a while now.
There's something inside. Oh, he's
This
been
is too
trying
much.
to get it open.
Is there anything I can attack at all? I think we've heard enough. We now know why this bear figurine was at the defendant's bank.
Oh no, man, I pieced it together.
As well as who it was that received the bear from the assassin in this room. Everything has become very clear. The client who hired the assassin to commit the murder was Mr. at On Guard. I see no reason for this trial to continue. Therefore, I will now hand down my verdict.
That's why Juan hated bears, because there's something in it, in that one in particular, because there's scratch marks on it, and like someone's trying to break it open, you know?
Thank you, Your Honor, for your understanding. You see, Mr. Wright, you cannot win against the truth, could you? I knew it would turn out this way. After all, what Edgeworth has stated is the truth. Any last objections, Mr. Wright? Well, do I? What should I do?
Raise an objection. Do it. Does it matter which one?
I'm gonna save.
Okay.
Because I'm not sure what this will do. And
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
curious. The defense rests.
Phoenix! Phoenix!
Alright, Mom. Mom's gonna be mad. I can't let Mom be mad.
Phoenix! Just like, full mom voice.
Oh, no, it's my
You put that objection down, young man.
There's only one way for me to drag this trial out. The only thing I have left is this one dirty trick.
Gonna have, yeah.
Lawyers hate him.
Lawyers hate him.
Your Honor. Right now, we have these two reasons to believe my client is the assassin's client. Reason number one, he accepted the bear figurine from the assassin. Reason number two, that very same figurine was found at On Guard Mansion. However, it's possible this is all the work of a certain other person. What are you saying? What I'm saying is, it's possible a different person is the killer's real client.
Gonna have to pin it on her again, aren't we?
Phoenix, this is the first time you've interrupted the judge. How are you still allowed to talk?
Listen, man, if the judge, if Francesca can whip the judge at her leisure,
Contempt of court does not exist.
contempt
in
of
this
court,
country.
I don't even think there's a room back there.
The judge is actually kind of bolted to the chair.
He's like stuck to the chair.
Yes. Is this all you have? Yes.
Yes.
Now then, Mr. Wright, let's hear your theory. Who do you say is the killer?
Adrian Andrews again.
Oh, I don't see it. Damn it. I was going to present Edgeworth.
Oh, he's right there. He's in the middle. Oh my god.
Do I waste the health?
You did save a little bit ago, so it wouldn't be too hard to get back. to
Contempt of court
speed.
does exist, though, because Maya got ejected for one.
Yeah, that's right. It only exists when Maya's here.
Yeah, we just... Fuck Maya.
Because she's not here anymore.
Herb, do I do it for the meme? Do I do it for the
That's
lols?
how you know Maya's dead. Present Matt on guard. Present Matt on guard himself. Oh my god. Yeah, do it for the halls.
You've let me down, Mr. Alright. Huh? I know you're aware of the truth, and you are free to turn your eyes from it. But at least try to make some sense while you're doing so.
Man, shut you down right quick, didn't he?
I don't think there's gonna be any fun flavor text.
Nah, it's a shame. I wish there was, though. That'd give you incentive to go back through and find it all.
Yeah. Hey, shut up.
Yeah.
Shut up. Shut up. Fuck. Shut up. Shut up. Fuck. Shut up. Dirty mouse.
Dirty mouth with your wad of cash.
Put it up
With
before.
your thick wad of cash.
Damn it!
Just the defendant? But that's what we're trying to. He's like trying to reverse psychology it.
Your Honor,
I think
My-
he did it.
my client is clearly guilty.
But is he so guilty that he should be given a guilty verdict? Is that the level of guilt we have come to? I mean, Phoenix, you could always just, I guess that's not proving Maya, or proving him innocent, though.
What?
And Phoenix could always go for a mistrial.
Yeah.
And like...
And just buy them more time to find Maya.
Yeah, break confidentiality or something.
I hate to do this again, though.
Adrian Andrews? Yes. We already know that she tried to frame Matt Ongard for the crime. It was Alcoholics Anonymous. What? But wearing a spare nickel samurai costume.
Adrian
Oh,
Andrews.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. I'm dumb. Then the nickel samurais are not a song.
Listen, this case has been like 8 hours long.
That could have very well been Miss Andrews. But what about Mr. Ongard? If you would please recall yesterday's testimony.
He was asleep.
No, Brad,
Fucking
I'm
asshole.
dumb. No, Burb, you're an avian.
You're a smart avian.
The defendant was taking a nap during the break period.
I hear that pigeons are actually smarter than, like, most parrots.
You know,
in just terms with problem solving and...
Go good as brownies.
Okay.
It's time for dessert. You guys want dessert?
Oh, do you think my Swiss rolls are frozen enough?
Maybe. It's time for dessert. So we bought dessert. Those are the errands I was running. I was buying food. And now I'm going to eat the food. And you can have some if you want. Then, finding this figurine at Mr. Ongard's mansion. It was a well-laid trap set by Miss Andrews. Yeah, but pigeons are still plague rats in the sky. So, what's your point? Mr. Edgeworth, what is your opinion on this? I can't even begin to count the flaws in the defense's logic. Besides which, there is no evidence to support it. However, I can't fully discount its possibility either. Why do you win this trial? Come on, anyone can tell Ongard did it. I can't believe the defense would go so far as to pin the guilt on someone else. Yeah, unbelievable. It's not something petty, it's murder of all things. Whose voice was that? You can give me whatever you want, because I can barely hear you. This is Save Maya. This is Save Maya. Even if the whole world turns against me, this is one fight I can't give up on. Oh, the best girl, she's over there. I ain't leaving. Order, 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 order. All the disruptive parties will be forced to leave the courtroom. Your Honor. For the benefit of the defense, I'm willing to play along with his what-if game. His what-if game? Mr. Edgeworth? I think that was the voice you did for Winston Payne.
Winston Payne. Winston Payne? I thought he was, you know what I mean. Swiss rolls. Frozen Swiss rolls, the best. And cosmic brownies.
Brownies from space.
Yeah. Prosecution is prepared to what?
Oh, I gotta hug you.
Oh shit. We're being hugged all up in this bitch? Now stand up so I can smack your ass. Isn't that a nickname for weed brownies? I did not know if it was or not.
Is it?
It sounds like it could be.
Sure.
No, they're just
We talked about edibles on Rio Stream last night.
they're little like candies, like chocolates that make it look like stars or something on the brownies.
Why would the criminal want this little wooden bear?
There's something in it.
Why do you ask? Is there something special about it? Absolutely. And I'm sure that once the court knows its significance, the true killer's identity will become crystal clear. Your Honor, the prosecution calls upon a witness who will clear all doubts against Miss Andrews. It's quite simple, Your Honor. Miss Adrian Andrews herself.
Oh boy.
David Jones, gotta read again.
Oh boy.
I see. Well, then the court will take a short 10-minute recess. Prosecution will prepare its witness in that time. Yes, Your Honor. I'm gonna go on slings. We're in recess.
Why are you like this?
Like, dude!
How do you have a apple cider?
Who gave him brandy?
Who gave him brandy?
Oh, I knew it was a good idea to hold her hostage. Don't you agree, Mr. Lawyer? No, it's not. I was thinking space cakes. Space cakes!
Space cakes.
But I never thought of your desperation trying to pin the guilt onto Adrian. I swear this demon will pay. I read that as I will slay this demon.
I mean, sure. She will slay this demon. Mr. Nick.
Where'd your boobs go?
Brad, she's 8.
Pearls? Where's Mia?
I don't know. A really strong power suddenly called her away. Oh, snap.
Really strong power.
Oh, snap, bro. Oh, Mr. Nick, your phone is... Your phone is ringing.
How's it going? Have you been hanging in there, pal? Yeah, sort of. We just barely found somebody to latch on to. Phew, that's good, pal. But what about you? Anything yet? Have you figured out where the killer and Maya are? We still don't have any leads, but... What? We don't have any more time! We would just had one. Even a single clue would be really helpful. I was only able to come this far because I kept thinking to myself, I've got to keep the trial going until Maya's been rescued. But I might just run out of luck this time. Is all our hope for naught?
A 10.
Huh? A 10?
Boy. Ah, great. We're going back, aren't we? I could see a circus tent.
Mia?
I could see a circus tent.
God damn it.
It looks like Maya was unconscious until just a few moments ago.
I kept hearing a obnoxious honking.
And, in the distance. As soon as she woke up, she called for me.
So it was Maya that called you away.
She's locked in a dusty little room right now. But I could see a circus tent outside the window, about 300 feet away.
Gumshoe! Is there a circus in town right now? There's only one, pal. The very big... God damn it. Maya's somewhere within the 300-foot radius of the main tent. Whoa, what? Okay, hold on a sec, pal. Hey! Draw a circle on the map. About 300-foot radius from the main tent. Hurry!
And
And?
I could see a mailbox under the window just outside.
Gumshoe! There's also a mailbox. Okay, what else?
What are these two bailiffs are thinking?
What else, Mia? They're just smiling away.
Smiling. I'm sorry, but it was a very small window. I couldn't see through much. I felt like I was in an old office building, maybe the 3rd floor or so.
I heard her! An old office building! Good stuff, pal! Okay, just hang in there. Just a little longer, pal. Wish us luck. Good luck.
So, like, is On Guard sitting next to them like, oh shit.
Like, the fuck you doing? Don't be doing so. We'll call you later, so don't let your battery die. Okay, pal. Mia, Maya's not hurt, right?
She's in pretty bad state, Phoenix. She's being starved.
Gumshoe,
It's
please
not-
hurry.
It's like, that's not saying much. One time she said I was starving her after 1 hour of not...
Yeah, starved, Mia? This is the 3rd day, at worst,
I mean, it's
that she's been without food.
pretty rough without food,
I
man.
get she's got like 80 stomachs for different food items. But
What would be more concerning is if she was being dehydrated. Because 3 days, oh man, she's dead already. You know?
it's only a matter of time before Maya's rescued. I can do this. I just have to make the trial last a little longer.
Just a little longer. Just a little bit longer.
Burger, eat the burger. Or will not reconvene.
How pissed is the judge gonna be that Phoenix's phone is ringing in the middle of court?
You know, pissed enough. The killer, the man who murdered the victim, handed this to his client. From this, one obvious question arises. I somehow read ass in that sentence.
Yeah, he's all about ass.
What? I believe the answer to that question will provide us with the name of the real culprit. Now,
Of the real cockpit.
the prosecution called the defendant's manager, Adrian Andrews, to the stand.
George said the killer has been feeding her, but it's all salads and she just refuses to eat. Currently, the witness is accused of tampering and
Obstruction of justice.
however, you have been called to the witness stand today to ascertain who exactly is guilty of murder.
I understand.
Very good. Now, have you ever seen this bear before, Miss Andrews?
What's a bear? Of course I have. Have you ever seen this bear before, Miss Andrews? Shows a picture of Powers.
You haven't seen it before?
Well, that's more of a lion, really.
That's right. It's only natural that the witness has. Miss Andrews, could you please enlighten the court to this bear's secrets?
Alright.
Why? Why does she what?
Why does she know about it? Actually, this is an elaborate puzzle. I knew it! If you know the correct order, it can be taken apart one piece at a time. And at its center is a small cavity, just enough room to store a small item. Because of its complexity, if you don't know the order, you can't open the bear.
So what the complicated?
Great. You really can't tell that it's just a small jewelry box, just by looking at it.
So this figurine, it's a container of sorts.
Yes, looks can be deceiving, wouldn't you agree?
Yes, this is superb craftsmanship. Oh yes, I nearly forgot. You're beginning your cross-examination, Mr. Wright.
It looks like there really was something to that bear after all.
Sure. Hey, hold it.
Hold what?
A puzzle.
That's right.
But it looks like an ordinary figurine. True enough. People who don't know, I'm sure they would never guess that this was a puzzle. So what kind of puzzle is this exactly?
It's a puzzle.
You know what this reminds me of?
It's a Rubik's Cube. It just like it turns into a cube at the end.
So you can take it apart. And how would one go about doing that?
Well, first you turn its tail to the right and then push it in.
Oh, yes, I see.
After that, the arms and legs are free to move and can be removed.
Oh, this is most interesting.
He's just like, oh.
Boy and his new toy. It's like he's 5 all over again. Man's going for it.
I wish you could see the parts of it.
Oh, don't mind me. Go ahead and carry on.
It's interesting that she knows exactly how to open it.
I don't have a profile for the judge.
He's lost it.
Are you good?
Yeah, I'm okay. I just.
Alright.
I hold her voice in like the back of my throat, and I just like am not ready for it for whatever reason.
So what do you find after you take the puzzle apart? This judge is 5. He's the second newest clone.
Really?
Oh, good. And how do you know about this?
I know because I was the one who bought it.
Huh?
It was a souvenir from when a friend and I went to Switzerland.
Then this was a present from you?
That's right. It was a puzzle in the shape of a bear, so I thought it would be perfect for Juan.
So it was a present from Miss Andrews. Witness, let's continue with your testimony. Hey, oh, whoops.
Oh no!
And how do you know about this?
I was the one who bought it.
Did we do this?
She's just like,
Ooh.
he's like pretending that it's the first time he's receiving this information, and she's just like, I've done this already.
So who exactly knew how to solve this puzzle?
Only the two of us, Juan and myself. It was a souvenir from Switzerland, so I doubt there are many people in the same bear. What?
In this country.
In this country.
But this looks like it'd be easily broken. Especially if someone wanted to get one inside.
Well, it's a toy, but it can never be the same once it's been broken.
Hold on. Who else knows that this bear is actually a small container? Or jewelry box?
I never told anyone. And as long as Juan never told anyone either, only the two of us knew.
The two of you, huh? Then of course that means Mr. Ongar didn't know, right? That's about all I'm going to get for now. Figuring update in the court record.
The court records! She just, court records! Powers down.
Mia, please. Well, Mr. Wright, I think even you have come to realize
that there is one very important fact we have uncovered, and that is this. This bear is actually a jewelry box.
Yeah, where's the jewel inside?
Now that we have agreed to this point, there's only one logical question that could come next, and that is this. What is inside this box? What's in the box?
What's in the box?
What's inside? That's right. That's what we are going to find out next. Witness!
Yes.
You're the only one who can open this. Please. Nice pants.
Right? She's very, like, 70s styled.
There's painful silence hanging over the courtroom. All eyes are on Miss Andrews now as she solves the puzzle and takes the bear apart.
Click, 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 click.
Click!
I've opened it. The next time you see it, its head's off. Is this what you wanted?
What is that? Looks like a... No!
I knew it.
I don't think we need to guess at what that is, do we, Mr. Wright? It's the suicide note. The suicide note? The suicide note left by Juan Corda's manager, former manager Celeste and Pop.
What? Shouldn't Adrian, like, be like, oh shit, it's been in there the
Right.
whole time? Like...
Until now, no one knew of its whereabouts. But just as we suspected, it was hidden by the victim, Juan Corda himself. It seems Celeste and Pa had very beautiful handwriting, and she just as beautifully signed her own name on this document.
You okay?
This is most
You too.
note she left right before she committed suicide.
Edward, take a drink, please.
No.
No!
I leave the first, I don't take the first. Witness, did you know about this?
Yes, I did. I heard it all from Juan. When I discovered his body, I looked for the bear. I wanted to destroy the note before it became public, but I couldn't find it anywhere.
Because it had already been taken by the killer.
Everything is going at Mr. Edward's pace. So now that the suicide note has been found, what's the next logical question?
What is written on the note?
That's right. At least, that's what I would think.
Now then, I believe it is only appropriate the contents of this note be made known.
I can't stop you, can I? I went through so much just to get my hands on it. And I was going to burn it for her sake.
I'm deeply sorry, but I can't allow you to persuade me to stop. Your Honor, if you could please read the contents of the note aloud.
Why does he
Very
got,
well.
why does he got
Yeah,
to do
why
it?
do I gotta do it in his voice?
Reading
God
thirsty, guys.
damn.
Do you have a water? Do you want mine?
The judge's voice rang loudly and clear through the deathly silent courtroom.
Can you read it in like a... He's like reading it in a feminine voice because it was Celeste and Paz.
God, how the fuck am I gonna...
Please don't Please don't be a disservice to her memory.
In her note, Celeste and Paul left us a record of all that had happened to her, about being used and then thrown away by Enguarde, about being against Corda and Enguarde's role in destroying
Oh,
the
Phoenix
head,
is just gonna narrate it.
and about
alright.
how she decided in her despair to end it all. And that's all Miss Paul had to say.
Impa.
There's one thing I would like to say here. The prosecution has no interest in slandering Mr. Enguarde. Then what? Our intention, Your Honor, is to establish a motive for murder. Is that correct? Witness.
Yes. On the night of the murder, Juan was going to make the contents of this note public. After the post-ceremony show, he was going to hold a press conference.
My word! Mount Enguarde values above all else his refreshing like a spring breeze image, which is why he had to stop this note from being made public. At any cost. So impossible I know that
You're going, Vegas!
It's Enguarde's fault that woman killed herself. And this time he even went so far as to kill someone to stop her from revealing that. Oh, what a selfish person. I guess there are slime lawyers who will defend these creeps too.
Honey, he gets paid to do this.
There's no room for doubt here. Mr. McKiller's client's goal was to obtain the suicide note. And the only person who needed this note that badly is the defendant. Let's not forget that the bear with the note inside was found at the defendant's house. Seems that we come to the truth at last. The defendant's motives were entirely selfish. He deserves no sympathy from anyone. How am I supposed to escape from this one?
Why the hesitation, Phoenix? Gumshoes hasn't called yet, so you know what you must do.
I know. I have to carry on and buy him some more time. Okay. There are two deadly pieces of evidence.
figurine, and the suicide note. Maybe somehow I can find a way out of this situation through one of these.
The gavel is already in the judge's hand, Phoenix. Hurry.
Suicide note or the figurine. Which one of these should I pursue?
Ooh, those are on guard roll mixed feeds. I guess the bear, because the fact that Adrian would be looking for it would mean that she knew about it.
Yeah, I agree.
So you could draw it back to her by being like, hey, she knew this was in there.
Because Ongar didn't know it was a puzzle box. Therefore, he wouldn't know it was important to take.
Yeah.
Please wait, Your Honor. Oh man, look at that lawyer! He's still going at it! It's like he doesn't care that he's trying to get a killer off the hook! The assassin took this with him from
the cream of the crop.
From the cream of the sign after murdering Mr. Corda. At the request of his client, of course. So what's your point, Mr. Wright? I don't think it's possible that Mr. De Killer's client was Matt Onguard. In fact, I think there's a contradiction here. You can't tell just by looking at it that the spear is really a jewelry box. The chances that Matt Onguard thought the note was inside the spear are 0 to none. Oh! I didn't think of it that way. Exactly, but I did the think of it that way.
I did the think of it. I thunk, Your Honor. I did the thunk.
And I thunk it was rather strange.
Thunk it was rather strange.
After all, there's no reason why Mr. Ingarde would ever want a jewelry box.
A jewelry box.
Order. Mr. Wright, if you don't start speaking plain...
I thunk about it.
Mr. Edward, what is your opinion? It was just a flash.
I think it did rather well. Oh, no. Unfortunately. I think he believes differently.
Of course he does. He's an asshole. I believe a show of appreciation is in order. Well, the defense seems to be in love with wishing more despair upon itself.
Oh, are they gonna be like
Not
the
a
camera?
masochist.
Yeah.
I'd like to direct the court's attention to this. What is that? It is a very small video camera, Your Honor. This type of camera is commonly used as a means of spying. Spying?
Inserted.
What the?
No photo.
How about that spy
Only
camera
video?
was in my possession?
Yeah, really. Did he just like yoink
Right
it? Like,
in your pocket. Matt Onguard and the victim both flied me. Of the
I
other
thought it was weird that he would slap my ass on the way into the courtroom. He just, imagine if he picked the wrong piece of evidence. He's like, Phoenix, why do you have all of this? How did you fit the bear in your back pocket?
It's in there.
It's in there.
They even went as far as to use this type of item to find each other's weaknesses. And the victim, Juan Corda, was being spied on. His personal life was being watched by none other than Matt Onguard. Order! Mr. Wright! Yes, Your Honor. Don't tell me you knew about your client's spying activities. Well, sort of is not an acceptable answer, Mr. Wright. See, you're confused, Mr. Wright. You're probably thinking, why not the camera that was in the stuffed bear's eye? But this camera that I have is not the same one.
I think it's really funny because didn't Edgeworth, he was like, I'll be taking this. And it said Edgeworth left with the bear.
Mm-hmm.
The bear was still in the background, but also the idea of him lugging this bear around that's this tall, and then just like,
He's
out
very
the door.
Well, it's not. I searched the victim's house on a hunch. Using this. Country's bug sweeper. No. Nom. That Ogre's fingerprints were on there!
Well, Phoenix. It's like, Mia, where'd you get pot brownies? Mia, you're in Pearl. Don't eat pot brownies.
I still have the metabolism of an 8-year-old.
That isn't much.
What am I supposed to say to that evidence?
Not until puberty hits, then your metabolism. Woo!
Edward was. Those are short. Just that though. I'm really jacked. It's my moo-moo.
Oh man.
It's my moo-moo. It makes me look big.
I think this
Nah,
is the
man,
end.
it's the moo-moo. I'm jacked.
If you get that reference, I don't know, pinch your cheeks. It's fairly obvious that Mr. Unger learned of this suicide note through this.
I get the reference.
He was watching it all along. He got me good this time. I don't have anything to counter that. I know what's that one you're thinking. Mommy, it's that man, the bad killer guy. Shush, stop, don't look at him.
Not
The way-
Simpsons.
Something to you.
Phoenix,
Yes, Chief.
I am your mother. Address me as such.
Yes, Mommy.
Have you figured out what you're going to do next yet?
What am I gonna do next? Is running away like a frightened child work?
I know it seems like Mr. Edgeworth is very close to putting the lid on this case, but in his eagerness to prove this point, he forgot one very important thing.
Well, what is it, Mia?
There is a piece of evidence that he really should investigate.
I think I should investigate.
I would really hate to see the good prosecutor get scolded for not remembering to look into the item when he had the chance.
Why are you speaking in riddles all of a sudden?
One of us speaks in
Is it,
riddles, one of us
Simpsons?
speaks in rhymes.
It's not Simpsons. Alright, I think this time we finally understand everything. Oh, Mr. Wright, you don't have any further objections, do you? What is this piece of evidence that Mia is talking about?
Open the cold
I haven't
hands.
figured out what it is that still needs to be looked at.
She's like,
Let it go. I have an objection, Your Honor.
You're not going to shout it this time?
That was about the weakest objection I've ever heard, Mr. Wright. Your Honor, the defense has no intention of letting this go so easily. You're gonna sound desperate. That's just your imagination, Your Honor. Mr. Edgeworth, this is not like you at all. In your eagerness to prove your point,
Fourth time's an omen, Mr. Wright.
you've forgotten one very important thing.
Hey, isn't that what I just said?
You wouldn't tell me what the evidence was. Shut up, bitch. So, you're telling me that I forgot something. You're so close, Mr. Edgeworth. But there's something you should really examine about this piece of evidence.
It's my ass.
That's where I'm pulling all this out from.
Footage taken from the spy camera. What would it be that needs to be looked into?
Edgeworth is close? Why do you think they call him Edgeworth?
Okay.
That's a secret cavity. He's
Oh,
always
God.
close.
It's always ribbing. Man, I don't know. Does it have to do with the bear? Does it have to do with the cameras? So what's being finalized here? That they were spying on each other, and that's how they knew that the.
Well, where's the guitar?
Wait a minute. Hang on a minute. But where is the guitar? I'm like, it wouldn't be the bear again, I don't think. It would be the receipt.
That's the only thing I can think of.
Yeah, the transmitter.
Yeah.
Takes footage.
Well, Mr. Edgeworth? Yes, I do believe some special examination is needed, but I think the item that should be examined is the defense's gray matter. Whoops!
Yeah.
Mr. Wright, after this trial, I would like to see you in my chambers.
You have
I think there are a few
chambers?
things we need to discuss. Yes, Your Honor.
Oh, shit.
If you're going to speak, at least use your brain to make something intelligible. So you're telling me that I forgot something? Nope.
You were so close, Edgeworth. He's just like going through everything, checking his phone, going through everything. Classic photo. So they're saying that because On Guard was spying on Juan, that means that he should know that that's a puzzle box. But wouldn't that also mean that he would know how to open the puzzle box from watching Juan? Strangled with a scarf? Is it this is it the camera? Is it... Records the victim's room from 8 p.m. for 1 hour. Or running at the time of murder. Stuffed bear, identical to the one in evidence.
What are you thinking?
God, I don't know.
It might be the camera itself.
It might be the camera itself.
Because it's set to record for 1 hour.
Yeah, just 1 hour. So, I mean...
We don't know if that's like maximum time or anything, though.
From 8 p.m. for 1 hour. Wait, when was the event? Was he even in his room?
He would have had to be. He was murdered.
No, yeah, but when was the camera spying on him? No, should I look?
Thanks, True Achievements.
Okay, I could give you that one. Should we roll a die?
No.
Oh shit, I forgot I put these in like a thing. Oh, it looks cute in there. Oh, hell yeah! Those are cute. Yes, I do keep my dice in a Papa John's pizza box. Is it Big Bear? Or the note?
Okay, I don't follow.
I don't follow it yet, yeah.
But okay. That is a suicide note, right? Who knows? I mean, sure, this suicide note was found inside this bear, but this bear was in my possession until only a few moments ago. Which means the handwriting on the suicide note has yet to be analyzed.
Oh.
Oh? Yeah, I don't...
So, that feels like... That's like
logic.
a weird leap. Yeah, I feel like what's her name should have...
It's like, okay, sure, you're presenting things that aren't fully cleared up, but we were talking about the camera and the spy shit.
Yeah.
How am I supposed to select... we forgot about something. It's not camera related.
I feel like Mia should have been like, but there's something that hasn't been in our possession for very long.
I don't know.
You know, like, I feel like she should have given us some kind of hint.
I don't know. There's a reason why the second game's not the favorite.
Not the favorite, yeah.
So,
It's fun. It's wild.
So whether this pivotal piece of evidence was really written by Miss Impa or not, that is yet to be even remotely confirmed.
Adrian's just like, yeah, it's her handwriting.
But Mr. Wright, you can't seriously be suggesting.
Mr. Wright, are you saying the suicide note is a fake?
Miss Andrews, you're the one who tried to pin this murder on Mr. Pongard. Who's to say you didn't create a fake suicide note and put it into this bear?
How dare you?
Hashtag fake note.
Hashtag fake note. Hashtag fake bear.
Your Honor. It's
What?
a figurine. Of course it's not a real bear.
It's fake, I tell you.
That's just indiscriminately accusing the witness again. There's no evidence linking the witness to the suicide note whatsoever. But if this is a fake, then the witness is one person who made
Only
it.
one person who would have made it. What?
Thanks, that George. Recall the witness's testimony concerning this figurine. The only person other than the victim who could solve the puzzle is the witness herself.
You're okay, man. Oh,
Am
my
I?
glasses! Not my glasses!
Miss Andrews, you wrote this note, didn't you? You wrote it so you could use it to frame Matt on guard.
I did no such thing.
Right. If you're going to pronounce this suicide note a fake, then show this court some evidence to support your theory. You first. Mr. Edgeworth, you're the one who presented this scrap of paper as evidence. That means the burden of proof lies with you, the prosecution.
I figured he's gonna be like, ah, shit.
That's enough! Mr. Edgeworth, can you confirm the handwriting on the suicide note? It is as the defendant has stated. The handwriting has yet to be analyzed. If that's the case, it seems that yet again we have reached a point where a verdict is impossible.
Impossible.
That's impossible.
This isn't good, Phoenix.
Judge is going to carry this trial over one more day. I don't think Maya will physically be able to make it another day. I don't want to have to do this, but I don't have a choice. I request that both the prosecution and the defense further investigate.
Writing analysis, I'm fun. That's just the lawyer trying to buy more time.
Like, impossible.
Guilty. Well, I can't tell you that.
I think we've reached the end of the line.
Guilty. Get him.
Watch Gravity Falls.
Oh, it's such good. Watch Adventure Time, too. Adventure Time's pretty fun.
Why is the defense dancing?
Why
He's
am I
gumshoe.
dancing?
Hello, Gumshoe. What's with him? What's with that sign? Where's Maya? What happened to kill her? He got away. What? I'm sorry, pal. I really am. I don't know what to say besides I'm sorry. I wish there was some way to make it up to you. I really do. Anyway, what's going on? We found his hideout, pal. But the two of them were already gone.
This is terrible. This
I'm gonna
is
keep looking for them, pal.
just like Mia being like, this is fucking bullshit.
Get through Adventure Time. The lore is too thin, and the base cartoon doesn't interest me.
Aw, that's a shame. It's a good show to like watch in the background too, though.
But don't tell me we don't have any more.
Guilty.
Do you hear that? They're calling for his head. Mr. Wright, I can't. For us to come this far and... Oh! What is it? Let me talk to Mr. Edgeworth.
Just call
I
him.
can't do that! Mr. Wright, would you please get a hold of yourself? Yes, Your Honor. I'm about to end today's proceedings. You may take your phone calls after. Hold on, Your Honor. Edgeworth, catch.
Just smacks him in the face. That was kind of funny.
That was fucking incredible.
Just the.
That was amazing. Mr. Edgeworth,
I wish these were like more animated.
please, you gotta buy some more time. Court is in session. I'm sorry, Your Honor. You were saying... Mr. Wright, this is a court of law.
Can I have my phone back, please?
I'm sorry, Your Honor, but... I'm reluctant to do this, however, it appears that I have no choice but to suspend the spree...
No.
This time I really can't do anything. Court is now adjourned for the day.
He's just like, Adrian, I'm really sorry I have to do this to you again, but like...
Please wait, Your Honor. Like a teacher, Edgeworth, take your phone to the court over. Edgeworth? What is it, Mr. Edgeworth?
First he's jacked, and now he's a teacher. Stop.
I humbly request another 30 minutes of Your Honor's time. For what purpose? We can perform the necessary tests on this piece of evidence at that time. Would you really obtain your results in 30 minutes? I believe we can, Your Honor. But would it be better if we adjourned for today and then reconvene it tomorrow? 30 minutes. 7 minutes.
That's all I
Please, Your Honor. That's all I am asking for. Please, Your Honor. Very well. At the prosecution's request, this court will now take a 30-minute recess.
30 minutes.
But be advised that I will not allow another recess today. So if you have to pee, go now.
Right.
I'm not sure if this is helping or hurting us. The court will now take its final recess of the day.
God, this is a really long.
Oh, it's just gonna keep going.
I know, it's funny.
I have to pee.
So
Bert,
do
go
I.
pee. Yonzer, go pee. Pee break?
Pee break?
Pee break? Wanna play a game?
We'll find Maya next time.
To be continued.
To be continued.
Alright, pee break. Everybody go pee. Bye. What? What? I'm confused by the emotes that post Burb did.
Post verb post. He's draining the tentacle. He's draining the lizard.
Ah, okay. Hi, we're back. My chocolate claims it has luscious filling.
Oh my!
It's also kind of squished and melted. That was the controller that vibrated. I'm like, what the fuck vibrated over here?
Right. Good.
That's a mouse.
I bet. I can see that.
No, Brad, you have luscious filling. Not yet.
Not yet.
That happens after stream.
That's why he's eating so much chocolate.
The killer. It looks like he got away again. 30 minutes? We can't find her in that time.
Nyag!
Get out there, Edgeworth. Go find her.
Go find her, really though. Your Honor, Edgeworth hasn't come back yet.
Report.
It's like Phoenix's mom.
What's that, Mr. Edgeworth? We don't have time to spit it out. Right. Looks like we just missed him, sir. But the killer left a few things behind by accident in his rush to get away. A few things. Sorry, bear with me.
Yeah, I know. Sorry, it's like a bit of a mess. Here you go. Here's something to hold it in. We don't have a trash can. We need to replace the bag in here.
Can we use any of them as evidence? Ho ho ho! I thought you asked, pal.
If you thought he would ask, then why didn't you just get to the point?
I got the things he left with me right now, and I'm on my way over. Really? That's odd. Save the chocolate.
Yeah. I forgot
Anyhow,
the bag
so-
over there.
Like that are usually sent to the crime lab first. We don't have time to wait for those guys, sir. Those guys weren't looking. I swiped the stuff and ran. She fucking stole evidence.
Oh my god.
The man loves us. We don't deserve Gumshoe.
We don't deserve Gumshoe. Maya, my god.
Oh.
Just hire Gumshoe. Do
Right.
something for him.
I'm not a detective anymore, so I had to. I'm really sorry, sir, but I've got to put the law on hold for now. Sounds bad. I hope he doesn't get in too much trouble for this. My Uncle Jump car, I'd say I'll be there in about 20 minutes, sir.
God.
Don't worry, I'll be there. Wait for me. Alright, just get here in one piece. I'm on a mission. No one's something
pulled
else.
over.
No one. I'm pulling out all the stops and running every red light.
Gets pulled over immediately.
Items left by the murderer, huh? Maybe there's something among them that will be decisive enough to end this.
Did somebody just blow up the...
Hey, what's wrong? Detective Gumshoe, answer me.
Oh shit.
No, stop me.
Did he just get, like, tackled to the ground?
What happened? He was driving.
Yeah.
Sounded like he had an accident. I'm guessing his cell phone broke as well.
Oh no!
What was he
Gumshoe, you
thinking?
idiot!
We gotta hurry and call for help. Well, we have no idea where he is. His cell phone is broken, and he wasn't driving a patrol car, so no radio either. Also, if we don't get to those items before they do, the police will take possession of them.
We know that he was outside the Big Berry Circus.
No, we can't let that happen. Well, if there's a way we can find out where he is, then we stand a chance. Why? Oh, why did Gumshoe have to get into an accident now?
Yeah, really?
Is there any way to find out exactly where he is at this moment?
There is. There's
There's
no way.
no way.
Looks like you're dead, Maya. Sorry.
That's right. There is a way. What? How? I'm sure we can find out where Detective Gumshoe is through this.
Transceiver?
I went the long way. I
Did you go the long
apologize.
way?
Right. We're not in the middle of a mock trial here.
Take that!
What?
I guess that won't work here.
What? What?
He said there's no radio for Gumshoes to...
What? What?
Leave a burger on her grave. Oh my god.
Just a minute. Okay, I'll think of something in mind. Don't get your hopes up too high, but I'm trying my best.
Did I see something
Did I
wrong?
see something wrong? Edgeworth. What is it? I don't have any right to judge anyone ever again. It's for Christ, if the game makes me replay this entire thing because I'm choosing to continue, I'm gonna. I know my client is guilty. But what I'm doing now, I'm pinning the guilt on someone totally innocent and using the evidence to do so. It might be my turn to say defense attorney Phoenix Wright chooses death. Right. It doesn't suit someone like you to cry useless tears. Whether you did your job well or not, that can only be seen after the verdict has been decided.
Edgeworth being like, stop fucking crying.
The verdict. Is Prosecutor Edward here? Yes, bailiff. There's a phone call for you, sir. They said it was extremely urgent. They've probably finished with the handwriting analysis. I have to go take this call.
Man, they sent that in pretty quickly.
In the meantime, think hard about what it is you must do. To be continued? I guess we're stopping.
We gotta finish this tonight, though.
Save your progress? Swear to God. I don't think it's gonna matter.
Yeah. Stop crying, we'll get your bitch back.
Sir, please. Court will now reconvene. I assume both sides are ready. Yes, Your Honor. Yes, Your Honor.
Tell me that it wasn't her handwriting. Oh my god.
I can understand the defense acting like this. However, why do you also seem distraught, Mr.
She
Edgeworth?
has plowed armor.
Aye, that is. It's nothing, Your Honor. What's wrong with Edgeworth?
It looks like something unexpected just happened to him.
No, the Mr. Edgeworth. If you can please tell the court the results of the handwriting analysis on Miss Impossi's suicide note.
That's weird. It loaded in like a Mega Man text for a second.
Yes, Your Honor. Unfortunately, we have discovered that this suicide is a forgery.
Oh.
What? What do you mean, Mr. Edgeworth? This note was not written by Miss Impa herself. It is a fake. Order! Mr. Edgeworth, would you care to explain what's going on? If this was not written by Miss Impa, then who wrote it? We need more time to do a more detailed analysis. However, it appears that the handwriting matches that of the victim, Mr. Walker. But Mr. Corda?
Well. It looks like Miss Impa never left a suicide note after all. She never wrote anything about Ungard.
However, Your Honor, even though the suicide note is indeed a fake, Mr. Ongard could not have known that, and so that facts remain unchanged.
Yeah, that's a incorrect.
Okay. Acting under the ass that it was real, he had plotted to possess it. That does sound very ass. It's fury that Ongard had no idea that the suicide note was ass. Something seems a little wrong with it.
Present evidence? I would say that her picture... Because he would know what her handwriting looks like.
That is true.
You know?
He was also spying on them.
He was spying on them. Ooh, yeah, the camera could probably be a...
The defense believes that the theory the prosecution has stated contradicts testimony. If everything the prosecution has proven up to this point is true, then it's impossible for Mr. Arngard to not have known it was a fake. What are we thinking?
Yeah, I don't know.
Probably the camera, because the camera's the only thing we talked about.
The camera's the only thing we talked about. Yeah.
Hey, I can have a tinker sometimes.
I tunk it.
What is this little item called again? A video camera, Your Honor. Very small one, but... Oh, that's right, a camera. You kids and your fancy toys nowadays. Back in my day, we didn't even have movies.
I imagine him still playing with the bear. You kids and your fancy toys nowadays.
Mr. Edgeworth, earlier you claimed that Mr. Edgeworth knew of the existence of this Edgeworth because he was Edgeworth on the victim.
He was edging on the victim.
Is that right? If that were Edgeworth,
if that were Edge, then Edgeworth,
this means Mr. Edgeworth would have
Edgeworth
known that the Edgeworth had forged the Edgeworth.
Edgeworth?
I'm breaking. So then the defendant knew the suicide note was a fake. And if that's true, then the situation had suddenly changed in a very dramatic way. I'm all got some junk in it. It must be all this Edgeworth and
You can spit in it.
save life.
I don't know how to save you.
And death.
And
Kill me! Take the prosecution theory as to what Mr. Onguard's motive was for murder. Murder was. It was suddenly he disappeared into thin was.
but Edgeworth.
But you're wrong. It's not as if Mr. Onguard monitored Mr. Corridor 24 hours a day. Perhaps the victim wrote the note in a place Mr. Onguard didn't know. Well, back in my day, we played with Wooded Bears. That's 35 minutes ago, Mr. Judge.
Yeah, really.
He doesn't have long-term memory.
I thought this was the next day. Or no, that's right. It's
wait,
30
wait.
minutes. Okay.
I went down the slide and everything. All right, back at you, Mr. Edgeworth.
There's like a little playground for lawyers on their recess.
Why don't you show us some proof that the victim made the forgery at an unknown place?
The ball pit is all like monochrome balls, like black, white, and gray.
Order. Order! Mr. Edgeworth, looks like this time it is you who has dug his own grave. As I figured. No? As you figured? As I figured. It came down to this after all. Mr. Edgeworth, you're not making any sense. When I heard the results of the handwriting analysis, I thought this might happen. The question is, what next? What next? If the prosecution can't prove Mr. Onguard's motive through the evidence, then we must prove it from another angle.
I love just Edgeworth and Phoenix's willingness to do this night and day until Maya is found. God.
Look, man, they care.
It's like, that's our daughter on the line.
Your Honor. The prosecution. What called witness to the stand at this time? Oh, well, that's fine. However, this witness is a little unusual.
Is it a parrot?
This is not like him at all. Unusual? Well, what sort of witness is this person, Mr. Edgeworth? This one is one who's perfectly fit to answer once and for all the question of who was it that hired Shelley to kill her to commit murder.
Is it Shelley to kill her?
That's impossible! Who in the... No such person exists who could answer that question with such certainty. Yes, Mr. Edgeworth, who is this witness? It's... Yes, go on, who is it?
Is it Oldbag?
The man himself.
Oh, okay.
Mr. Shelley to kill her.
Oh my god, they found him.
Oh, Mr. Killer. Why, Shelley to kill her? In my courtroom?
Right, tell me they found him. Oh my god.
You mean the killer, the assassin, Yes, Your Honor. He's coming here, to the witness stand? Well, yes, in a manner of speaking. I recognize that this is a very unusual circumstance, so I ask for your permission. Well, Mr. Wright. Yes? Is this alright with you? Do I have a choice here?
Not really.
I can't really do much else to drag this trial out. Defense has no objections, Your Honor. I wonder if it really is alright to do this. Is this legal?
In doing this, though, they're gonna be able to track him, aren't they?
Very well, then. The prosecution calls this witness to the stand.
He's gonna be on a TV screen, I betcha.
Edgeworth, is there no other way left to us? Now then, witness. Your name and your, occupation, please.
Yeah. That's so funny.
If you look at it, it kind of looks like him.
It does kind of, yeah, it's got the crease down the middle, and yeah. Very good, sir.
What's my voice for him?
Probably standard butler voice, sir.
Very good, sir. My name is Shelley the Killer, and I am a professional assassin. I'm a professional ass. I say, what is going on here? Your Honor. How can you remain so calm? What is the meaning of this two-way radio? Actually, Your Honor, it was delivered to me just now. And it came with a condition. As long as we do not trace its source, Mr. the Killer will testify to this court.
I'm tracing the hell out of that thing.
So this must be what that urgent Fern he got earlier with the bird. Oh no, this will not do. I cannot allow this in my courtroom. First of all, we can't even be sure this is really Mr. the Killer himself. Witness, please provide some sort of proof that you are, in fact, Shelley the Killer.
Fires off a gun.
I understand. Please wait a second.
I'm so hungry.
Maya!
Maya?
A voice! Mr. Wright, can you confirm anything from this? The defense has no objections to this person. We are satisfied that this man is indeed Shelley the Killer. Looks like we run into yet another unexpected turn of events.
I like that the judge isn't gonna
Right.
question that Maya's voice just came through.
He probably doesn't even remember who Maya is.
He court-martialed her.
Doesn't remember shit. It doesn't seem like we have too many choices under these circumstances, so... Now then, witness. there's one thing I would like to confirm before we speak
Contempt
about
of court,
anything
that's
else.
what that is.
And what would that be? At the request of a client, you killed Mr. Juan Corda. Is this correct? It is as you say. I indeed killed Mr. Corda. Go! Well, now we have answered that. Let's move on to the name of your client. Very well. This is all a bad dream. Yes, that's it. A bad dream. Show it to killer. What is he going to say?
Yeah, what is he gonna say?
So, why is the killer cooperating?
Yeah, really.
Let the killer take the stand. There's something I must state. First state. To an ass, nothing is more important
To
than the
an
trust
ass.
between a client and himself. That is the reason I am here today on this witness stand. It is my wish that you grasp this concept before I give the name of my client. Mr. Gilbert seems to be a very clever man. I will say he seems to be mocking us.
Ho ho ho.
Though he may appear to be our enemy, Your Honor, Mr. Killer is only stating the truth. He is no hypocrite. He has always stood by this one belief. Hearing about this trust between his clients and himself thing. It seems to be a level of trust beyond what people like me can comprehend. Well, Mr. Wright, are you ready to cross-examine the witness? Yes, Your Honor.
There is no way to know what's coming next, so stay cool and collected, Phoenix. She's not even calling you Nick anymore.
Nope, she never did.
I thought she called you Nick. Or was that just Maya?
That's just my thing. Hold it! Will you hear anything you have to say? Can you please just tell us your clients? I don't think you understand your place, Mr. Attorney. I said this is something I must first state. Do you know what the word first means?
Before second?
Sorry, go on. Well, it appears this is one witness you can't badger, Mr. Wright. So, because you don't know about my situation.
Yeah, really?
The trust between you and your client. I provide my services in a fast and efficient manner. In exchange, I trust that my clients are discreet about me and my identity. If too many people knew my face, it would be quite troublesome. That is why you're testifying in this manner. This is the first time one of my clients has ever been accused of murder. I must preserve the killer name so my clients can trust me. Couldn't someone stab you in the back and break your trust? It has never happened before, but if it ever did...
Yeah.
Yes? That person wouldn't be my client for very long. They would certainly... That's enough, please, no more. Very well, it was only a hypothetical anyway.
Never mind that they showed Miss Umpa's, like, suicide scene,
Right.
like, 80 times.
But how dare we talk about murder?
Yeah.
That seems a little strange to me. I mean, you're about to tell us the name of your client. I think that this would be very bad for them. It doesn't matter to me. This client has already broken the rules and acted outside of their prescribed role.
Oh.
Their role? I'm dying. This person tried to implicate another of the crime in order to save themselves. And this is a trespass that cannot be forgiven. You? Who gave you the right to be so high and mighty? The gentleman who just spoke now. Excuse me, but would you care to die?
Oh, no.
Oh, no, I didn't say anything. Judge better watch himself.
I was like, when did you get more water? And then I was about to say, I forgot we had a pee break. And then I was like,
Recycling.
Sit.
It's my wish that you grasp this concept.
Thirsty guys. Too late.
This concept before I give the name of my client. I don't really care about all this extra fluff. Just tell us the name already.
Patience. Try to calm down a little. It's important
You understand his mindset.
to understand his mindset. He seems very steadfast and closed, so you're going to have to work to get him to talk.
That's therapist, you know. Could be. We understand, so please tell us the name of your client. I'm afraid I cannot do that. I still have a few things to say before I do. That egomaniacal.
Egomaniacal.
That megalomania.
That megalovania. Dun, 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 dun. Excuse me, do you hear that?
It's not good for your health to be so aggravated. You won't live very long if you let everything bother you. Somehow, that coming from an ass makes it less than comforting. I don't care. Yeah, okay, so I guess I need to present something. Well, before I do that, this is the game. I pulled this bullshit once already.
Right.
Let me just,
You.
I went too fast.
You went too fast.
I zoomed too close to the sun.
And that's what I think
That's-
he was talking about how
Yeah,
he broke
something.
his prescribed role.
That's why you feel you betrayed this person. I have no trust relation with a client who can't understand their assigned role.
Checking the log. Check the log. The log!
What log?
I don't think there's a log, man.
Just my luck.
The log!
An ass with a conscience. Who would have figured?
The log?
Now then, everyone, do you think you can understand my logic? This case just keeps getting better and better. If you can't, then I'm afraid we can't proceed. Everyone understands your point, I think. Really. In that case, I believe I am prepared to disclose the information you seek. You have made it crystal clear that you value trust over all else. I believe we are ready.
Is there actually a log?
Excellent.
Or are you
I
just like...
don't think there's a
I'm
log.
scared that there's actually a log.
I'm like 90% sure there's no.
I'm like, it's not in there. It's not in like the court record somehow. I'm just like...
I don't think there is.
I don't think there is.
That's the reason I'm here today.
I'm always afraid I don't know things.
Now then, I do believe it's about time I reveal the name of my client. Don't you agree?
So there was one. No,
No, there isn't one.
We were mad that there isn't one because it's basically a visual novel.
What
And
is it?
visual novels have those.
No, I can't bring myself to ask the client's name. If you can't ask it, Mr. Wright, then I will. Witness. What is the name of your client who requested the murder of Mr. Juan Corda? The person's name is...
Charlie the Killer. It is me.
Adrian Andrews. Ooh.
Witness.
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 That's not who you told me it was earlier. Pray tell, what are you talking about, Mr. Prosecutor? I should think I know my own client, and that is Adrian Andrews.
Why is he postponing this?
What? This can't be. On the phone earlier. What's going on here?
My guess is that Mr. the Killer just stabbed Mr. Edwards in the back.
Howie. Stabbed Edgeworth in the back.
I'm sure in order to get an audience with this court, Mr. the Killer told him a different name. Matt Ongard, perhaps.
I knew it. This is outrageous. I was deceived. This witness is telling a very serious lie. But you were the one who stopped this witness.
He couldn't even swear under oath, so I mean...
Shelley the killer. My testimony is the truth. The defendant, at the moment, is Matt Ongard, am I correct? All I wish to do is help procure his acquittal.
Wow. All of a sudden, it feels like we can actually win this.
Yeah. The prosecution has failed to provide a motive and has instead provided the suicide note, which is a forgery created by the victim. Furthermore, there is a possibility the defendant himself knew it was a fake. But most definitive of all, we have heard from the ass himself the name of his client. Mr. the Killer's client who requested the murder was not the defendant at all. No. With all this evidence, it is obvious to me that this means that Mr. Matt Ongard is innocent. I seem to have caused you all a bit of confusion. Please, continue your discussion, and call me when you have reached a verdict. Bailiff, please bring Miss Adrian Andrews in here immediately.
What now? Well, with the way this is going, Ongard will be found innocent. This may be our last chance to save Maya.
Yeah, but Edgeworth is right. The killer is lying. And Ongard, my client, I know he's guilty. Can I lift myself if I won this?
No.
Who would have believed that the prosecution's own witness would have absolved the defendant?
Doesn't matter.
Your Honor, the prosecution requests permission to further question the witness. Joe the killer is certainly lying under oath.
He couldn't give oath. You don't hear. It wasn't me. Listen, everyone, please. That testimony just now, it was all one big lie.
Miss Andrews.
The suicide note may have been a fake. But that man, Matt, he's the reason Celeste died. And Juan's death, it was all because he got pulled into Matt's twisted world. That testimony just now, you have to believe me. It was a horrible, horrible lie.
But Mr. the Killer himself has testified. He has named you as his client.
No, that's not true.
Also, there's quite a bit of evidence that points to you. The knife and button, donning the nickel samurai costume.
But that's...
You even have a motive. We know that Miss Celeste Bob was a large part of your life. You wanted to follow her, and you wanted revenge against the two who harmed her. I would say you have plenty of reasons to want them both dead.
No. Objection. Mr. Wright. You know the truth. Tell them. Tell them the real story, who the killer is. Just tell them. Please, help me.
Yes, I know the truth. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor.
Technically, he's not allowed to even say it if he does know it or not.
Technically, yes. I believe we have reached the end of this trial. Therefore, I ask the defense for any final words or opinions. I have to decide. Do I take the not guilty verdict and save Maya? Or do I throw this chance away and wait for Gumshoe's new evidence? What am I supposed to do?
Maya wants us to get a guilty verdict. Request the trial continue. Are you gonna see what the...
I know what happens.
Oh, do you?
Your Honor, the defense requests that.
Oh, is he gonna do it anyways?
It's no use. I can't. Feels like I've lost my voice.
Phoenix,
I can't do it, Mia. I can't accept the not guilty.
you are a lawyer.
I know. But the man on guard is a killer, a murderer. I can't let him get away with this. I can't let someone else take the fall. If I let Miss Andrews be convicted, then I'm no better than the man on guard. And even though I don't want to admit it, I have to face the fact. That is because of Edgeworth that I now know the real truth. He could have gotten on guard convicted so many times over, but he never took a single one of those chances. If I take this verdict right now, I'd be betraying his trust.
His trust.
Hold on, he's probably gonna repeat the same bullshit. I'm gonna Google
Okay.
because
Is it like different from what you remember?
okay, it's later on.
I get you.
Okay, there are, I mean, quote unquote spoiler. There's technically two endings to this trial.
Yeah. So like two endings that affect later on, or
No.
two endings in that
What-
just how
what-
how the information was presented.
One's a canon ending, one is non-canon.
Gotcha.
And I just thought it was earlier.
Phoenix.
There's an ending where you get Adrian Andrews found guilty of it, and Matt, you get Matt on guard found innocent.
Yeah.
And there's an ending where you get him guilty.
Gotcha.
I can't do it, Mia. I can't accept the not guilty.
You are a lawyer.
It's probably gonna be all the same bullshit.
It is, yeah. I do kind of like the fact that because of his character, there technically isn't a choice.
Right.
But that, like, makes sense of a character like Phoenix.
Right.
In any other game where it's like the choices don't actually matter, it annoys the hell out of me. His trust.
I never thought about it until now. I trust him. I
Yes.
love him.
Yes, you do. It's
That's right. Your opinion, please. The defense requests that we be allowed to further question Mr. the Killer. Am I hearing you correctly, Mr. Wright? Right. But that witness has cleared your client through his testimony. Your job here is done. I'm not done yet. To see through witnesses' lies and find the truth. That is my job, Your Honor. There's still more evidence to look at. And I'm sure that once those pieces arrive here in this very courtroom, a miracle will occur.
Yeah, really? He's gonna summon. Gumshoes is gonna show up and then, like, assemble a pentagram on the. I am summoning the killer!
Just bolt of lightning. SCP.
Yeah.
Very well, the trial will continue. Mr. Edgeworth, please reestablish connection with Mr. Killer. Right away, Your Honor.
What happens if you tell him? Has the verdict been reached? Like, could you be like, yes, the verdict's been reached, and then, like, wink to everybody in the trial?
Before that, we would like to talk to you a little more about... All you need from me was the name of my client. What else could you need me for? Well, actually, we would like to hear everything you know about this case. That is how things are usually done. What is he talking about, usually done? What shall we have to testify about now? Mr. Killer, if you don't mind, please testify about your client in more detail. You legal people and your procedures. It is any wonder no one likes to go to court.
Ding!
Sparkle, sparkle.
About my client, part 2.
As I have already stated quite a few times, Adrian Andrews is my client. However, one thing I simply cannot overlook is tampering with the scene of the crime. My client did it to frame another for the crime, while pretending to be the first person to discover the body and enter the scene. Adrian Andrews already knew from the very beginning that Juan Corda was dead. But even more appalling is the creation and planting of the knife and button. That act is what I was referring to when I said my client had broken the rules. This is a most unexpected turn of events for the, 5th time now. However, this time everything has finally been revealed.
Objection.
Just a second, Your Honor. Yes, Mr. Edgeworth? Ah. But you don't need to question testimony like this. Do you, Mr. Wright? Your Honor, the defense will question the witness. So if I have a choice here. Huh? Why? What this witness has said is nothing but beneficial to the defense's case. If you scrutinize the testimony, then I'll expose the lies in that oh-so-beneficial testimony, I suppose. I don't understand what's going on anymore. That makes 2 of us. What is it, Mr. Wright? I pressed him the wrong way. He might raise suspicions on his end. But I have to do something to waste more time. Witness, you about requesting a hit? Yes?
How does one do it?
How much is your fee? I see you are also quite a dark-hearted man, Mr. Attorney. Huh? If you would like to talk business, we can do so after the trial. No. I'm not thinking of hiring. Mr. Wright! Yes? You want to kill me? You want me dead, don't you?
Oh my god.
Why?
How did I
Why
know?
would you think something like that? You're guilty, Mr. Fadertribe. You are hereby declared guilty. Witness, let's continue. Why did you disclose the name of your client?
Oh my god.
They are your client, are they not?
Tired edge.
Spoilers, but the killer actually starts speaking in tongues and revives Juan Corda, and the big twist is his name didn't mean the killer, but it said the killer, because he's a necromancer.
When I'm necromancing, everyone's
That'd
dancing.
be fucking phenomenal.
He's so good. Hashtag big body!
I would love this
Hashtag
game so
undead
much.
body!
I think that most people wouldn't be able to overlook a person hiring another to kill. If I had a problem with such a thing, I wouldn't be very effective at my job. Yeah. I'll change my occupation. Good for you.
It's weird for me to think that, like, there are hitmen out there
Right.
that, like, can be hired and shit and...
Go to my OnlyFans if you don't want my feet.
No, you're a tap man. You're
What's the
not a
difference?
hitman, you're a tap man.
What's the difference?
I'm a tap man.
However, I will say this. Even though I am the one that does the deed, my clients are always the real guilty party. That goes without saying, Mr. Killer. And their fate is to live with the knowledge of their guilt on their shoulders.
Honey, you kill the people, though.
However, my client this time thought that they could run away from their guilt. Hold it! Are you talking about the button and the knife? Yes, and my business card. Oh, this card. So no one has to waste their time, including the police. I always make it a point to make things as easy as possible. Try to make things easy. My business card makes it very easy to identify who carried out the service. He's pretty devoted to his work, but to disregard everything, to go and stab the deceased with a knife,
But she did not know where the card came from.
and even hide my card from sight. That is something I cannot overlook. It's really hard to tell if he's being truthful or not without him being here. So you're saying most clients wouldn't do such a thing? That is correct. Usually most people try to create an alibi for themselves. If you should use my services, Mr. Attorney, I would suggest you plan your alibi too. No, I already told you, I have no intention of using your services ever. Why does he keep looking at me like I'm the one on trial here?
Oh my god.
From the very beginning, that is correct. From before my client visited the room, all my clients know precisely what the situation is at all times. I wonder if that's really true. That's odd.
Alright. No elaboration. Knew from the beginning he was dead. Well... Why would she pour him a glass then? Sorry.
No.
What?
Why would she stab him?
Why would she stab him? To frame Matt on guard with the knife. It feels weird to contradict what he's saying in favor of...
Okay, but Andrews is at the very least going in for attempted murder, right?
But she didn't attempt the murder. She just tried to... She would probably go in for tampering with a crime scene.
Yeah, she's already in trouble with that.
Yeah, but like she didn't attempt the murder. She knew he was dead. I would say because she poured him a glass. But like...
Yeah, you're right. Thank you so much for taking the time to testify, Mr. Killer. What is the meaning of that attitude? When Adrian Andrews entered the victim's room, your client had no idea that Juan Corda had been murdered. But how do you know that? This wine glass, Your Honor. The glass? Mr. Killer's supposed client thought Mr. Corda had only fainted, which is why this glass of tomato juice was poured for the victim. But isn't that just a part of Adrian Andrews' calculated plan?
Calculated.
That is not possible, Your Honor. This glass bears the fingerprints of that person. Had this been planned, they would never have left the fingerprints behind. I see your point. Mr. Edgeworth, what is your opinion? Strangely enough, I had the same exact thought just now.
Why didn't you say it then?
Witness, how do you explain this strange phenomenon? Is this a waste of time to ask about such a minor detail? It's not a very important point anyway, correct?
I imagine their point is if you keep him talking, you know, like you're gonna find him eventually.
I'm afraid you are mistaken. If Adrian Andrews really is your client, as you claim, then your client should have had knowledge of Mr. Corda's death. If not, then that can only mean that Adrian Andrews was never your client at all.
Sitting there.
How strange. Yes? Why is it that the attorney has yet to raise an objection at this absurd situation?
Phoenix, if the killer figures out what we're up to, we're in real trouble.
Yeah, I know.
I...
Mr. Edgeworth, I'm surprised. You know you can't say things like that without any evidence. Ah, sorry. Well, that was an awfully weak objection for the two of you. Edgeworth, how dare you look so beautiful?
I love just like the judge overseeing them like they're brothers in like a fake courtroom. It's like normally you two are at each other's throats. What's going on today?
Anyway, I am positive there was a contradiction in that testimony. Prosecution requests further testimony concerning when the request was taken. Very well. Right now I have to buy us more time. While we wait for the items to kill, we're left behind to get here. I just know that the very outcome of this trial lies with those items. Itchy nose, guys.
Just like Gumshoes comes back with like a
Broken. He's
like
missing his arm.
You know, like a crumpled up tissue and like a baseball bat that has no relevance.
He
Like
sneezed in this.
he sneezed
That's
in
his
this.
left shoe.
Just like stole shit off of his person.
Why did you just steal random shit?
And this is his stitchings. And it's like, what did you do? I got his skin.
This request came to me, about a week ago. It was a request for my services on the night of the award ceremony. We met at a certain bar to discuss the finals of a few matters. That is what occurred. I trust my memory, and I believe I have made no mistakes.
They met at a bar?
So you physically met your client, huh? That's correct. Meeting one's client is the first step to building trust, in my opinion. I see. Well, Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please.
No.
Yeah.
I don't wanna.
1 week ago. Are you sure? Yes, I am quite sure. I, of course, had my own preparations. I was barely able to finish. When you request my services, Mr. Attorney, I hope you will keep that in mind. Please, stop. In any case, my client this time had a very specific date and time in mind.
What would he do?
Specific date and time?
Phoenix gets on guard, found innocent, immediately contacts the killer and makes a hit out on him.
That would be something. Did you ask why on that specific night? No. I tried to fulfill all the conditions of my client's request. But as for why, I only have my suspicions. Your suspicions, huh? Sure, we'll press them. I'll push his buttons. So what are these suspicions you had? Why did your client request that night? I'm sure it was all for the bear.
The bear.
The bear? Okay, let's move of it. I'm sure there will be a bear-shaped figurine in Juan Corda's room.
Yeah, there's a lot of them.
I would like you to treat that item for me. We must be talking about this bear puzzle. Inside that figurine was a suicide note. Naturally, the victim brought it with him to his hotel room. He was planning to publicly disclose its contents. That's the press conference, after all. That is correct. And if I had not done the job that night, I would not have known where that bear figurine was. I see. Well, Mr. Wright, was that one just now of any importance? Sure. Fuck it, why not?
Fuck it, why not?
That's what
What did you say?
What?
Fuck it, why not? Just
And that
throw
is?
shit up into the air.
The client knew the secret of the bear figurine. Huh? Why is everyone so quiet? That's alright, I think all of us already knew that. Oh, really? Well, please continue your testimony.
I imagine though that it's like, oh, she wanted me to go get that for her, and it's like, but she willingly walked into Juan Corrida's room, so she
Right.
could have gotten it at any point.
Uh-huh. So you physically met Adrian Andrews, right? Of course I did.
Oh, really?
What was that? What was that? What was with that brief pause? Witness, I would like for you to give us a few more details. I always meet my clients as a matter of principle. I have never taken a request by telephone or mail.
What's her hair color?
And why is that? That's because I value the trust between a client and myself above all else. And the only way to establish that is to speak to the client while looking them in the eye. Well, Mr. Wright, is that testimony just now of any importance?
How many
Sure.
eyes?
Of course it was very important, Your Honor. If the killer had met his client before the murder, then it is unlikely he is mistaken. So you're saying that his client really was Adrian Andrews? I guess so. You see, it is just as I said. Right, you dumb motherfucker!
Edward, say something.
I'm
You're
so
the
lost.
prosecution.
Who the heck am I supposed to be helping here?
Calm down, Phoenix. Think carefully and relax.
No, the one who's please continue.
Edgeworth, you're the damn prosecution. You're supposed to be.
So your client, well, in a real court of law, so you call a witness to the stand.
Yeah.
Since it's Edgeworth's witness, he would question the witness first. He'd be allowed to ask him questions pertaining to the case.
Yeah.
Usually the witness doesn't just go, here's my story.
No, yeah, I know.
It's, what were you doing? Where were you?
Where were you?
Why were you there?
But I hate it. Edgeworth is mad at Phoenix for not
And then
asking the pointed questions.
The point being, and then after those questions are given, you're able to do what's called a cross-examination.
Yeah,
Where
the
it's
defendant
the
goes.
other side's turn, whether it's defense or prosecution.
Yeah.
And then you can do a rebuttal afterwards, to where the other side can then, you keep going back and forth until you decide,
someone slips up.
until you decide to rest.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Edward would be allowed to question just as much as Phoenix is.
Right, like, why isn't he doing that?
Because
You want
this
this-
is not America.
I'm like, you want this to be dragged out, but you don't want the killer to know that Phoenix is
Right.
not on his side.
Right.
So you need to be the bad guy, well, the good guy here.
Well, he says two of them met, but if they did, then there shouldn't be anything wrong with the killer's testimony. Well, there doesn't seem to be anything strange this time around.
Sorry. Words. You have to draw more information from him, but
Hi,
you can't
Mr.
draw his
Man.
suspicion. Hi, Du Bois. Du Bois still going. This case is long. It's a long-ass case. If you can do that, you should be able to find a flaw in his testimony somewhere.
Talk about a delicate balance.
Adrian is a, Gender
body.
neutral name.
So it is.
Is that purposeful?
Oh.
The D. Interesting.
You're gonna ask about them. It would only be a guess. I see. That's fine then.
That's further, or...
It's probably just my imagination. I need to find something more definitive to catch this guy on. Can we believe that your testimony up to this point has been reliable?
I believe I have made no mistakes. Does he know what's in there? Or that it's a puzzle box?
Probably not.
No, okay.
Let me just cycle through it one more time.
Okay. Don't go too fast, though.
Because the game decided to do that bullshit where you gotta double press on things.
Yeah, yeah. So it was off with the bear.
The bear. I spoke of it, one gorgeous, and I'd like to treat that item for me. Inside that figurine was a suicide note. Naturally, the victim brought it with him to his hotel room. He is planning to publicly disclose that is correct, and if I had not done the job that night, I would not have known where they cared.
Why not? If I had not done it that night, I would not know where it was. Because someone would have taken it?
It is time to do a funk.
This request came to me, about a week ago. When was that tabloid? Oh yeah, that magazine clipping.
Just a second.
Okay, figured as much. A week ago. Oof. Oh, when was the receipt? Does the receipt have a name on or a thing on it? Whoa, what's that?
It him.
Oh, but like it's right next to him.
No, that's Sean Doe.
Oh my god. That's funny. That's fucking funny. I believe I've made no mistakes. That was Adrian Andrews. Keeps saying them, though. He's not saying she. Can you present any, Can you present her profile? No telephone or mail. They're not letting you just, like, present shit, huh?
Sort of the suspicion, why do your client request time? I'm sure it was all the bear. The bear, my client spoke of it. I'm sure I'd like you to treat that item for me.
But why would she ask him to retrieve it if... You know?
Okay. So I was on the right track of presenting multiple shit.
Knew the CEO. I thought they all get quiet.
Oh yeah, no, you're right.
Yeah, they all get quiet, and then they're like, we knew this already. Somebody, you know. Met at a certain bar. What bar? So you physically met Adrian Andrews.
Press further. Sorry, I don't mind cheating because it's a very specific set of bullshit.
It is, yeah.
was not important. Why he meets his clients is not important. That wasn't the point. Witness, please stop sidestepping my questions. What do you mean by that? My question was, did you really meet Adrian Andrews in person? I've already told you, Mr. Wright. I did. It was only through talking with him face to face that I began to trust him. That's when I thought, I trust this person as a client.
Yeah, because Adrian's a gender-neutral name.
It's true what they say about talking face to face. Well, Mr. Wright,
Yeah, screw this
just now
case.
at 8 points.
Yeah, that's
It was
rough.
very important. Wish I remembered this game. It's not my favorite,
Yeah.
and it's a problem with. I mean, any major Phoenix Wright fan will even tell you this.
This one's the weakest.
Not even that specifically, but just that with Phoenix Wright specifically, they want a very specific set of bullshit.
Yeah, they want you to very specifically come to a conclusion in one
Right.
strict path.
It's very much A, B, C, D, E.
Which is weird because I was getting there because he kept referring to his client as they,
Uh-huh.
and I'm like, well, wait a minute. If he doesn't know who Adrian is, which it wouldn't make sense for him to not know who Adrian is, but in this context he doesn't.
It wouldn't, assuming he didn't investigate his client at all.
Yeah, exactly. But like, he was using they, and I'm like, he doesn't know if she's a boy or a girl.
Mhm.
You know, he doesn't know.
Then I think I've got him. Your Honor, I believe the testimony just now was of the utmost importance. Huh, really? If that's the case. Witness, please include the statement just now in your testimony. Very well. And then,
Oh, go back. Oh, saw him. Never mind. There you
and
go.
then a picture of Adrian.
Yeah.
I would like to go over this one more time. You met Adrian Andrews at a bar and took the request at that time. Yes, that is correct. And that's when you thought he was trustworthy. How many times must I repeat myself? Yes, that is correct. I'm sorry. That is an impossible tale. What?
What?
Shelley the Killer. You have never met the real Adrian Andrews. Why would you say that? Because you made one very big slip up. About her. So what is the issue? What did you just say now? About her? If you had ever met Adrian Andrews in person, one look would have told you that she is a woman.
I wish I could have seen him do that in person.
Guys, we broke it. That's right. What is the meaning of this? This witness testified to the following. That he always meets face-to-face with his clients when taking their requests, but he has never met Adrian Andrews in person. Yes, Your Honor. That is exactly the point. That means Mr. the Killer's client could not have been Miss Adrian Andrews.
Why is it sweating oil?
He's very oily. He's Italian.
You don't put oil in it. Dude looks like a lady.
He's Italian.
He's Italian.
Mr. Redruff, I understand your logic on this one. However, why would the assassin make such a brief, basic mistake? And what has to do with her name, Your Honor? Her name? Yes, Adrian Andrews is, without a doubt, a very androgynous name. Yes, I see. Unluckily for Mr. the Killer,
Yeah, really, what would you do if it wasn't?
the entire time he was on the stand, no one had stated Adrian Andrews' gender. And so he simply picked the wrong gender to go with. I mean, if I were to define my taste with a song title, that'd be it.
Oh my god, Burb. I love you, Burb.
Holy shit. Alright, that's the comment of the stream. That's we're not gonna go up from here. It's all downhill.
We've been going up.
It's kind of like slanted sideways. This court demands an explanation. I think somehow I must have mixed up this client with another. So does that mean you remember something different now?
No.
Yes, of course. Please, if you allow me to testify once more. I know he's just going to spit out more lies.
At this point, though, he could totally just turn the thing off.
Yeah.
Like,
Very well, but this time, please give us the truth and nothing but the
there's
truth.
nothing keeping him on this phone call or on this radio call.
Yes, now I remember. I took that request by mail. There have been times when I took a job without having met my client. The request was for the murder of Juan Corda and 2 or 3 other small things. When I saw the name at the end of the letter, I thought my client to be a man. So he took this job for a letter. He didn't mention anything about a letter in his earlier testimony. He literally...
He literally said, "I never do it through mail or phone,
He literally...
fucking postal services."
He literally fucking did. He literally goddamn said this. And I'm not gonna be able to point that out at all.
Phoenix, you dumb motherfucker.
If you break the ass's testimony completely, it's over for us. I know, I can't make him suspicious, but I think we're okay. Like, we can do this. As long as he's standing there across from me. No matter how strong of a punch I throw, he'll counter it.
He hasn't been countering shit. You've been countering your own claims.
Right? He's literally not said a damn
He's
word.
not said a damn word.
Fucking useless. Ship it? Yeah, obviously.
it?
Didn't you just say that you always meet your clients?
Look, man, I know we really ship it, but gumshoes.
Gumshoe's the perfect man. Yes, I suppose I did say that. However, there are some clients for whom a meeting is simply not possible.
Gumshoes is literally crawling here, having lost a leg in a car accident.
He'll get here
carrying
eventually.
who knows what.
He lost his gumshoe.
He lost his gumption.
But you didn't you meet your client this time? No, I did not. Oh, come now. Let's stop with this game of cat and mouse. Using your silkiest voice is not going to work on me.
What?
Phoenix, are you trying to seduce the killer?
Yes. Oh, seduce the killer all you want.
Alright, then just cough it up and confess. That's right, you can't badger a witness with such harsh words. You're a lawyer, so behave like 100% evidence instead of mindlessly yelling. Now then, do you have any proof that Mr. Client met with his client?
Yes. But it's in
I'm sorry,
somebody
Your
else's
Honor.
testimony.
Unfortunately, I don't have any proof. I see. The line of questioning was just another waste of time. Thanks, man. Sadly for us, Your
Hey,
Honor,
we need wastes of time.
that is the nature of right and wrong.
Of right.
Did you just tell a pun?
Shut up.
Recently, I've been receiving more requests. If I meet each and every client, I would lose some nice business opportunities. Nice business opportunities? On top of which, the times have changed. It is now the age of information and computers, correct? Well, I've joined the times and now take requests via electronic mail. Electronic mail? Do you have to mail that in a special insulated envelope? I hate this man. I'm very sorry, I despise the shortening of words. What I meant by electronic mail is what is commonly referred to as email. Email? In a contest of mimicry, the judge who would beat a parrot hands down. Fucking boomer.
Feathers down. Yeah, really.
Anyway, so you took this job without having met your client, and the request was for the murder of one corner in 2 or 3
Then how would you know that they broke confidential, or they broke their rule if?
Yeah. 2 or 3 other things. Yes. And what were these other things? A few other things that have nothing to do with this case. What should I do? Should I let him slide with that?
Nah, probably not.
It'd be really bad if I pushed his buttons the wrong way and he got mad.
Yeah, I guess so.
Whether or not they're related to this case is for the court to decide. Mr. Attorney. Yes? Everything I've said from the beginning has been nothing but beneficial to your client, which is why I wonder what is pushing you to continue with this cross-examination. Could it be that you are planning to betray your own client? That's... I smell the stench of a backstabber.
Oh, should we saved?
And should you turn out to be one... But, wait. Uh-oh. This is looking really bad. I shouldn't press my luck. Alright, I have to think. This is worth pursuing. Probably. Sure.
Sure. The Google says so.
The guide said so. Edgeworth should step up.
Edgeworth should
He's
step
not
up.
saying a goddamn thing.
I know. He's gonna be like, "Thanks, Edgeworth. I couldn't have done it without." It's like, Phoenix, you literally were your own prosecution here.
Witness, this is a very important matter. Please cooperate and tell us what these other jobs your client requested were. If it is truly that important, I suppose I don't have much of a choice. The bear figurine. Bear figurine. After the ass of the target, I was to find that figurine.
In his ass.
So this job was just as important as the actual killing. And where was that figurine? It was inside Mr. Corda.
Suitcase.
And then what did you do next?
Suitcase.
I handed it over to my client right away. You gave it to your client. Interesting. This information certainly sounds important to me. But please include what you just stated in your testimony. As you wish. Hold it.
She didn't say anything.
I found this figurine at Mr. Ongar's mansion. If you gave it to Miss Andrews, then what was it doing there?
I was waiting for her there. That was also part of the plan to frame Mr. Ongar, I'm sure.
I
That makes
guess
a lot of
it's
sense.
small enough.
But it could not have been comfortable.
It's literally the size of palm. Like you can hold it in your hand and it'll take up your entire hand.
So the killer says he gave the figurine to Miss Andrews. I don't know, somewhere in that statement there was a contradiction. And yet, I know that if I present something trivial here,
He will cut the connection on his end. If you want to make a strong point, Phoenix, you have to present strong evidence.
she's right. So now what, Dr. Wright?
Dr. Wright.
Dr. Wright?
What?
What? What?
Is that like a clue to like the thing you have to present?
No.
What?
Let's go
Nothing,
over this
Tim.
one more time.
Nothing, Tim. Nothing.
You gave Miss Andrews the bear figurine, and she told you to take the bear and wait for her at On Guard Mansion. Is that correct?
Yes? Where are you going with this?
Well, I think maybe you might have remembered a few things incorrectly.
What?
This is battle of wits. I can't let up on here. I don't think it's possible for Miss Andrews to have been the recipient of this bear.
Because the bear itself.
Show it to killer.
I think you've presented this bear like 5 times, and like.
I've also noticed that as a trend as well, is that once there's like one piece of evidence, you just keep presenting that one.
It feels like an oversight on the. I feel like you could be presenting different types of evidence to have a more varied gameplay.
If you had really given the bear to Miss Andrews, then this item should not have been inside it. This item? I see where you're going. Yep, that's where I'm going.
Where's everyone going? Do I need to pack a suitcase?
Yes.
Your Honor, please think back to Miss Andrews' testimony.
And I was going to burn it for her sake.
This bear had actually been in Miss Andrews' hands. I'm sure she would have taken the suicide note and burned it. Oh, because with you. Really wish you would do your job, Edgeworth.
Yeah, really.
So that's where you two were going.
So by the very fact that this suicide note was still inside the bear, it tells us that your client didn't know how to disassemble the puzzle.
Which means?
It means, Your Honor, that it is impossible for Adrian Andrews to be the client.
Oh no! Oh no! Order! Order!
Mr. Phoenix Wright. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
I'm sure I mentioned this before. How I hate traitors above all else. I think your cross-examination has clearly demonstrated something to me. You must wish to break your end of our agreement.
No, that's not.
That's enough. If that is your intention, then there's only one thing for me to do.
Wait, please.
Gentlemen, ladies, please excuse me. I have a matter that I must attend to.
No. Please. Not that. Please wait.
Mr. Attorney, bring this trial to a speedy end and I may stay my hand. Otherwise...
He's just. Is he okay? He hasn't made a sound, but his mouth is open.
That's right. Are you?
Mr. Edgeworth,
Yes, Your Honor.
I don't understand this witness's outburst just now. Do you think there is a need to hear more testimony, or is this enough?
Well, we should. Andrew, we can't do this. If we keep this up, Maya, she'll...
The prosecution, What has come over everyone? Even you are.
The prosecution. Rest.
What is going on around here?
Prosecution has no further questions, Your Honor.
You didn't have a single question, jackass.
Well, I never thought I'd see the day. This is a most unusual situation. And the prosecution rests with no further questions. Then... the prosecution has failed to uphold its stance. If that is the case, then even though I am reluctant, I must believe that Mr. Killer's testimony is accurate. That would mean that showing the killer's client is Adrian Andrews.
Judge, you can say whatever the fuck you want, though, okay?
That's right.
Yes, Your Honor.
But in the trial here right now, then your client, man on guard, would be declared innocent. And in its place, Adrian Andrews would be charged with murder. This part where I can...
Present evidence.
No, okay. It's fine. Not at that point yet.
Not time.
And in his place, Adrian Andrews would be charged with murder. Miss Andrews.
Doesn't this
Will be
game have
charged
2
with murder.
endings?
Yes. We're trying to get the bad ending first.
Are we really?
Well, technically, you have to get the bad ending first.
Oh, do you? Interesting.
Prosecution has no further questions, and we will now hear the defense's final remarks. Bailiff, please bring the defendant, Matt Ongar, to the stand.
The items from the killer's hideout didn't make it in time. We tried as hard as we could, but it looks like our time has run out.
I can't believe it.
The outcome now lies in your hands. Fucking doofus.
Dude, did the old guy finally decide?
Oh,
come on,
Gummy.
Gummy, kick down that door.
Yeah, really?
To be honest, I can't think of you as a truly innocent and good person.
I really want him to, you know, like, Shrek it and just go, I object! As he runs through the door.
You have done enough evil to drive a woman to suicide.
No pressure.
But, at least on the charge of murder, it would appear you are innocent.
Why would you do this?
So, I guess even the old fuddy-duddy figured me out. Mr. Onguard, what an atrocious lawyer I have, giving his own client up like this. Isn't that refreshing like a spring breeze crap? It's just as atrocious, don't you agree, Scoob? What, Scoob?
Just Edgeworth is like, nobody knows that name.
Anyway, get on with it. You pronounced me innocent already. I didn't bang on my gavel yet.
Yeah, really? Why would you... I feel like the killer is gonna rat you out now for doing this.
Right, Mr. Lawyer. Should I side with justice or should I save Maya's life?
Maya wants you to side with justice. You better get on guard a guilty sentence, okay?
But if I did that, Maya will die. But
I'm
if
a
I say he's
spirit
innocent,
medium, sweetie.
then Miss Andrews will be charged as the murderer. Do I say he's guilty or not guilty? Either choice I make, someone's life is going to end.
Nah, necessarily, but, you know. Well, oh, you know what, though? Don't they do death penalties?
Probably.
Don't they do death penalties here? Ugh.
It all hinges on what I choose.
Oh, come on, Phoenix.
Now then, Mr. Wright, let's hear the defense's final statements on
It's
this
not the
matter.
first Faye you're lost.
The person who hired the ass was Adrian Andrews. Then your client, Mr. Man on guard, is innocent. There's no need to ask, old man.
Look, man, Phoenix can't raise Pearl on his own. Have you seen the man?
After all, my lawyer's going to say what I want, aren't you? Right. I can't do this. But I have to decide something. I can't count on the evidence to help me anymore. I have to listen to my heart. My client, Matt Onguard, is... Let me say right there.
It won't let you, okay. Is there, like, more to the game if you... after you make the wrong decision? She's so pissed at you.
No, I'll go ahead and follow what this guide's saying.
Okay. Why, is there a...
Because it's probably going to do the thing again.
Yeah. Damn, Burp. Plus you have a replacement already.
Yeah.
He doesn't even have salad in his office that he lives out of.
Salad?
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Maya
Pearl was complaining about
Yeah,
food.
she wanted to make Gumshoes something to eat. Because she's an
Right.
absolute sweetheart.
We're waiting for your answer, Mr. Wright. Man on guard. Your client deserves an answer.
Now I need a sitcom where Phoenix and Gumshoes raise Pearl together as two dads.
Maya, I'm sorry. Man on guard is...
Shit. Shit.
Participants Von Karma.
Oh shit, dude.
She just whipped those doors open.
Like Indiana Jones. Shit, She has a hat on when she walks in.
What are you doing? Ow!
You see now, don't you, Mr. Phoenix Wright? This is exactly why you should never take your eyes off that scruffy fool.
Did you bring them? The final pieces. Do you have them?
I'm surprised she's here to save the day. You should know better than to ask that, Mr. Miles Edgeworth. He's like your brother. What the hell, dude?
She does that.
Von Karma is perfect in every way. The evidence is here in perfect condition. Don't worry about Scruffy. He's fine. And his injuries are minor. Did she, like, whip the car? Like, grab the axle from underneath the car?
No, I realize that she hasn't called me a foolish fool who foolishly...
She really hasn't in a while, yeah. All of these items are inside this. Oh, it's his coat! What is
What a
that?
filthy old coat this is! Your dad is still a murderer, so not all that perfect.
Oh,
Calm down, Burr.
It's her dad's fault, not hers.
That's gumshoes. I can spot his top, tattered rags anywhere.
Tattered rags. I apologize for its ugliness, but there was nothing else to wrap these items in.
I fought long and hard this whole trial.
Where
All
did
for
Matt
what's
Longard
inside that
go?
raggedy coat.
Where did
He's
Matt?
hanging.
Did she just like move, bitch?
She would. I'm sure that inside that coat, that's a crucial piece of evidence. Your Honor, inside that filthy coat, the man's injured.
I don't. Yeah, really, he's like bloodied.
Are the defense's final pieces of evidence? Your final evidence?
I'm like, what the hell, man?
I'm wearing some dumbass looking boots.
Really though, this
The
man's
trial is already over. All that remains is for me to hand down my verdict. I do not believe that any evidence presented now.
you come shoot.
Yeah, really. We'll change the outcome of this trial. What? Your Honor, it is our duty to examine every piece of evidence down to the last. I request that Miss Von Karn be allowed to present these pieces of evidence. I suppose you're right, Mr. Edgeworth. I grant permission to do so. However, this one obvious rule applies here. If these items do not bring up any new points, then they will not be accepted by this court.
I feel like that's all right, man.
Now, Miss Von Karma, if you please.
These pieces of evidence are items left by De Killer during his escape from the police.
He must have been quite a rush.
Yes, Your Honor. De Killer left 3 pieces of evidence.
Somewhere among the evidence we're about to see, there will be something that will turn this whole situation
Ooh,
around.
maybe a video.
Like a miracle. I'm sure of it.
That is all we can hope for. Oh God! The first item is a pistol.
With one bullet.
Did he shoot her?
He did shoot her.
I forgot that she got shot.
Does the killer's pistol have anything to do with this case?
Yes,
Sure.
it sure does.
Does that pistol have any relation to this case?
We have yet to perform a ballistics test, so I can't say anything for certain. Excuse me, I had a bad burp. However, I believe it has something to do with the case, at least with me.
Question? That's the pistol you used to shoot you, isn't it?
That's what I believe, yes.
Oh.
Bang, 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 bitch. I kept the bullet they removed from my shoulder as a sort of memento. I'm sure it will be an excellent sample for the test.
No, you're supposed to leave it in there.
Really, though? She's not stupid. She is a little stupid.
So that's the pistol that was used to shoot Francisco. It's probably not going to help us very much.
Like father, like daughter. Except she didn't keep it in there.
Love AGR.
Love HDR. The second piece of evidence is this videotape. I knew it!
Verb, that's what's called a VCR. We did the show already.
We did this shit. We do this shit every time.
We did the show already. Have you checked the contents of that tape?
Unfortunately, there was no time to.
Oh, yeah.
But I would speculate that this tape is very important.
Why would you say that?
Because he came back to his hideout for it.
The killer went back for it.
That's right. It looks like he was trying to recover it. He injured 3 of the officers at the site. Whoa. But somehow it looks like they managed to protect it from the killer. Shelley the Killer is no ordinary man. He's he's Frankenstein's monster. The last piece of evidence is this bellboy's uniform.
Is that a uniform for the Gatewater Hotel?
Sure is.
Was that used during the crime?
I'm almost certain it was. There's even a pair of black leather gloves in one of the pockets. He left those behind?
There's no doubt about it. The killer was wearing this on the night of the murder.
There's one thing I found interesting about this uniform.
And what is that?
There is a button missing on this uniform. Oh,
A button.
really now? It is a very unique button. I'm sure if we were to recover it, it would provide us with an interesting clue.
That was uniform added to the court record.
That is all I have to present, Your Honor.
It's just as I thought.
Oh boy.
And what is that, Your Honor? Sorry, the guide suggests that I make a save point here.
Oh, okay. Why, did you have to do certain things in order, though?
I'm sure, were we under normal circumstances, these items for show at a killer's hideout would be very important clues. However,
Oh boy.
our question is not who did the killing. It is who is the client. Yes, that is correct. And these three items do not tell us anything about that.
They do, kinda.
Thank you for your hard work, Miss Von Cartwright. You may step down now.
Until we find out what's on that tape, you know?
Wait, Your Honor. Please, allow me to examine this new evidence. Overruled. This court already has all the evidence it needs to hand down a verdict. Wonderful. Absolutely splendid. This judge is such a brilliant man.
Who gave him a brandy?
Is this the end?
Phoenix?
I knew it. There's no such thing as a miracle in this world, is there?
Christ. I think you're wrong. I think they do exist. But you have to make that miracle happen. You've come this far. You can't give up now.
But
Oh, I lost my voice for
no
a second.
matter how you think about it, it's...
Try. For my sake. Just think about it for a second. If there are two ways out of this situation for us.
Two?
The first... Make Ongard wish from the bottom of his soul for a guilty verdict.
I'll kill him. Huh?
The killer will always place his client's wishes first.
I should hire the killer on it.
Yes! Alright. If Ongard himself wishes to be convicted, he will let his hostage go.
That may be true, but that's asking me to do the impossible.
The second way... Christ. Force the killer to end his contract with Ongard. If the killer were to no longer think of Ongard as his client, then he would let Maya go.
Mia, that's even more impossible. He's a man who values his duty towards his client above all else.
I know, both of these seem like impossible feats at first. But if you could make either one happen, it would truly be a miracle.
The bigger problem is, the judge has already said he doesn't need any more evidence. The pieces he was just shown, he's not accepting them.
Phoenix, think things through from the other side. Isn't that what has always worked for us?
So, Phoenix, do both.
Yeah, really.
The other side. Wait, she mean...
The other side.
You mean turn things around.
Phoenix, are you aware of turning the tables? If that's the case, then who does need it?
The person who needs the evidence.
The defense, prosecution, and the judge. We have seen all the pieces of evidence. And that is how we have come to know the truth. But there is one person who has yet to see them all. And that person does not know the truth. That truth, it may be what will bring about the miracle in the end. Why are you talking in riddles, girl?
One of us talks in riddles, the other talks in
One of us
rhymes.
speaks in riddles, the other speaks in rhymes.
Why don't we all respectfully sit back and listen, kids? I've already told you, Mr. Wright. This court does not need any more evidence. I am not saying it is us that needs the evidence, Your Honor. Then, you want us to show the evidence to that person? Yes, Your Honor. Please, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, for you to ask with such passion, I'll grant you one chance.
Alright, man.
One chance? Please show your evidence to who you think is the right person. That's impossible. Turn the situation around in one try. One try. That is all I will permit.
If you had
I have to
one
try to remember
chance...
everything that has happened up to this point. Think, Phoenix, think. There must be a way to save Maya while taking On Guard down at the same time. No, then, Mr. Wright, let's not waste any more time. Who would you like to show evidence to?
Maya. That'll force them to have to search for her.
I want to show evidence to Old Bag.
Oh my god, what?
I see. And now, tell the court what one piece of evidence you would like to show this person. I want to pop a bullet in her.
Tell me that was it. Oh my god.
Well, what do you think, Mr. Edgeworth?
I
I don't have anything to say to this.
love he was just like, well, it's... I don't have any objections.
How about you, Miss Von Karma?
Well, I was just shot, so... Just shot.
What?
It was like a couple days ago.
I'm afraid I cannot allow the defense to continue. What? No one understands what you were talking about.
Maya's just standing next to him like, you stupid mock.
Kill the old. Wait, please, one more time.
Kill the old shield bitch.
That is not Mr. Wright. I will now state my verdict. The score finds the defendant, not On Guard.
Not guilty.
Are we still gonna get confetti?
Oh my god.
Literally everybody in this court agreed he was a piece of shit.
I know, right?
That is all. This court is adjourned.
Oh my god, that's funny. Alright, now we reload.
And just like that, the case came to an end.
Woo, he killed people. No, he
I ran away from the courtroom.
and
wandered the
ordered
streets
somebody,
alone. Pay
ordered
attention.
somebody to kill people.
I never saw Maya again. The killer is a man of his word, so I'm sure he released her as promised. I heard the verdict of Miss Andrews' trial a few days later. She was found guilty, of course. The miracle never happened.
Christ.
Maybe it was never meant to. Because a miracle is something that doesn't exist.
Oh no. This is a weird AU.
Alright guys, we did it.
Alright guys, we finished the case.
Finished the game.
Phoenix is never coming back.
Would it be a conflict for him to represent her?
Represent who?
I don't think. No, it shouldn't be.
Yeah, because you can represent anybody you
He
want.
would not be able to get On Guard convicted because of double jeopardy, but he could defend her.
Yeah.
There's not a rule against that. I don't believe. Think, Phoenix, think. There must be a way.
I would love if Phoenix, are you alright? And he's just like, had gone through an entire life's journey of having found this man innocent.
Sorry, I just saw some shit.
yeah.
I see. And now, tell the court what one piece of evidence you would like to show this person.
Wait, did you pick Maya?
Sure did.
What, and then you picked your badge?
Well, what do you think, Mr. Edgeworth?
I don't know.
Oh, whoops. Sorry.
What's up?
That I fucked up.
Okay.
My bad.
I was gonna say.
I misread the guide. I was
Okay.
confused. My
I'm a lawyer.
bad. My bad. I fucked up.
I was like, this looks the same.
That's on me. Sorry. The guide was telling me how to get the bad end.
Oh, I get you.
Yeah. Phoenix, so sad.
Oh, so sad.
Oh, so sad.
Oh, so sad. And then he like snaps out of it again. Ah, another one. But this time I was wearing a green jacket for whatever
You
reason.
passed your board. Proud of you.
Past my boards?
Didn't you do that already?
What boards? I'm confused.
Anyways.
Bars.
Oh, bars. Oh, presenting. Gotcha.
What's up?
Sorry, took me to get there because I showed her the attorney's badge.
Oh, yeah. Take that.
I see. And now, evidence.
Yeah, I get you.
Well, what do you think, Mr. Edgeworth? I think there's some merit in showing this evidence to the witness. Bailiff, please bring in the transceiver from earlier.
It's weird how they're like avoiding talking about him just for the sake of trying to make you guess what you have to do.
Phoenix, how do you plan on showing a videotape to a transceiver?
Transceiver, yeah.
Alright, it looks like I managed to convince him. Just trying to shove it like into the tape recorder slot. Maya, she's okay, right? Didn't I tell you to concern yourself with bringing about a speedy end to this trial?
Now, if I understand correctly, you wish to show me one piece of evidence.
Show me. He's just like, I don't know how you're gonna do that.
Yes, one is all I need. I have here a videotape. It was found at your hideout. I heard you injured 3 officers in your attempt to get this back.
But you see, this transceiver has a slot for VHS tape right on the side. It's like BMO.
Right.
I put it in my butt. Yeah, BMO's got a videotape reader in their butt. In the backside of them.
That was most regrettable. However, it wasn't ordered for my complaint. I was told to protect them. I thought so. I'm afraid I seem to have failed in that regard. Do you know the contents of this tape? I was certainly told by my client not to watch it. I have absolutely no idea. Actually, you were on this tape. Me? There was a video camera hidden at the crime scene.
Oh.
Your actions were being recorded. Oh, what? Is that true, Mr. Wright?
Why wouldn't he know this?
Who was it that planted that camera? Because this isn't his camera, this is On Guard's camera.
Yeah, but why wouldn't On Guard tell the killer of this?
Well, the only person who could have placed the camera at the scene of the crime would be your client, naturally. That was Adrian Andrews. Be quiet and listen. Your Honor. Yes, sir. Your client specified a place and time for you. Isn't that right? Yes. That was so they could film you.
Were they not supposed to film him?
I had no idea. No, that was part of their agreement.
Interesting.
Mr. Wright, why would my client do such a thing? I'd like to know why.
To pin it on you.
Why did Matt Ongar film the crime scene? The reason why he did. That is my ticket out of this whole mess. There's only one reason why your client would secretly film the crime scene.
To blackmail you. Yeah. It's like what he does.
Your client once told me something very interesting. We were talking about you. This is what they said. Zoinks, man, but I'm no weakling. I don't believe anyone. These little asses. Oh, calm down, Mr. Wright. Ass hard above blackmail. Yes, that's where the video comes in. With that, I can keep him at bay and even blackmail him if I want.
I get you. Okay. God, I don't even remember that.
I don't recall.
I don't
having
recall
that
that conversation.
Your client didn't trust you at all. They were thinking of using this video to blackmail you.
How did Phoenix know it was even on it? Like, I didn't even know what could have been on it.
Actually, yeah, that's why. What do you have to say to that, Shelley?
Oh, from like the transceiver.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because the camera was hidden in the bear,
Okay.
specifically to film the murder.
Yeah.
Because it was set to record the room at 8 p.m. for an hour.
I get you.
And then the receiver sent that to there where he could then record it.
Yeah.
Grr. It looks like I was being deceived from the very beginning. Yes, by a natural. That is the kind of person they are. Your client is a person who only thinks and plots of how to use the people around them to protect themselves from any and all dangers that may arise. That is the true nature of your client. I have one question for the witness. Yes? You told us one thing numerous times during your testimony. You said that you detest traitors most of all. Yes, that is right. What if that traitor was your own client? What would you do then? That's obvious. I would break our contract in that case. And then, that client would become my next target. For the honor of the killer name, even if it takes an eternity, I would follow that person to the ends of the earth to exact my punishment.
Oh shit, dude. Ow, goodness, I'm beating my hands up with this thing.
I see. That's all I wanted to know. So the traitor becomes the killer's next target. Ah, I get it. This is how we'll turn this case around.
So that's how you do both, right?
Yes? My contract with my client is over as of now. I seem to have a new job on my hands. I will now return to you your precious item.
What the? I'm not an item!
Beep.
she woke up from her hunger-induced coma just to do that.
I thought I'd never see you again. Oh, thank goodness.
Matt Onguard's like trying to sneak away, and Francesca's like, bitch.
The trial seems to have come to its conclusion. However, I am sort of... I don't quite know what just happened there with the client and the witness, and... Miss Walker, what did that?
Was that him? Did he take her wit?
She always has you in her sights. Now, I do believe it's time to finally hand down a verdict. Mr. Onguard, it looks like somehow you got what you wanted. You finally received the acquittal you wanted so badly. You should be happy. But before that, I would like to make one final statement. Sometime in the near future, one very betrayed assassin may appear before you. Needless to say, that man is very good at what he does. I'm sure you would understand what I mean if you watch this video. Help me! Now then, Your Honor, the verdict, if you please.
Is this alright with you, Mr. Wright?
We have finally reached the end of a very long battle.
A very long battle.
I would love if Phoenix was like, ah man, but he's gonna die if we don't get him into jail real quick.
Right.
Whether he's convicted or acquitted, there's no escape for him now. Goodness me, yeah, cold-hearted. Not cold-hearted, but, you know, brutal, I should say.
Am I actually able to... Am I allowed to let him walk free to have him assassinated?
I hope so.
Right, Chief.
Oh my god.
Congratulations, Mr. Man on Guard.
Oh my god, this is so cruel.
Please make sure to savor every moment of what little time
Not
you
saying he
have
doesn't.
left.
Not saying he doesn't deserve it, but holy
Your Honor.
shit!
As always, the defense pleads not guilty.
Very well. This court finds the defendant, man on guard.
Hold it.
And I'm assuming he'll break
Yeah.
down and beg.
Yeah.
Like, please wait.
What's the matter?
If I get a not guilty, I'll be killed. I'm.
Ow, Jesus, dude, stop! Ah! Ow, I've been itchy before, but holy fuck.
As always, it looks like we have uncovered the real truth.
Okay. Wait, did she say pick whichever you like?
Yeah.
Oh my
It
god.
doesn't matter.
Oh my god.
Mia's dead. What does she care? He Wolverine himself.
He will read himself. No, it's just
He
so
missed a
funny.
spot.
It's so funny because either they're playing it up so that he just confesses naturally, or they're literally like, "Guess you're gonna die, buddy.
Right.
See ya."
Bad on guard.
Uh,
Even though I am a lawyer,
you would get suspended for this.
I cannot make your crime disappear. I think a guilty verdict is appropriate here. No! You can change your plea whenever you want.
But he has to discuss that with OnGuard, doesn't he?
He wouldn't do it in open court, but yeah, that's what he's doing.
Yeah.
Well, actually, he could. Well, not in open court, but he could sidebar with his
You
client.
didn't do shit.
He could sidebar with his client and be like, "Hey, it's time to take a deal.
Sounds like a deal, yeah.
Me, my wonderful self, guilty." Even if you got an acquittal, the instant you set foot outside the detention center, your life would be in danger. No matter which way you look at it,
I feel like, though,
you can't run away from your crime anymore.
I feel like, though, if it were in question
Uh-huh.
that his life would be in danger, they would escort him to, like, a holding cell for his own protection, you know? Because even though he's guilty of the crime, it's still someone's coming to murder him, you know? Like,
I mean, I have the headcanon, it doesn't matter.
it doesn't matter. That he's gonna die anyway.
If the killer's as good as he claims,
Get into prison and kill him anyway.
prison's not going to protect him.
Yeah.
As always, it looks like we have uncovered the real truth. I don't remember you helping out much unless... Mr. Edgeworth, how's Matt on guard? I left Miss Von Karma in charge of his incarceration. I'm sure she's getting a full-course meal of whipped leather right about now.
Okay.
Very good. That was a close one, wasn't it, witness?
Yes. I plan to pay my debt to society for my own crime, Your Honor. The first time I was called to the witness stand during this trial, all I felt was despair.
Should
must be talking about the time Edgeworth really went after her. I guess she's trying to forgive him for what he did. This witness, how should I put this? She has an illness.
Goodness.
If you're going to say you would choose death, that is of no concern to me.
Christ. But after that, when I was alone in the detention center, that's the first time I really saw myself for who I am. And today, when the two of you used your combined strength to convict Matt, would you not get this if you did the other way around?
I don't know.
I felt like I had finally been saved.
I do like the headcanon that this is the one case that Phoenix has
Has to lose.
has lost. Yeah. Wow, this is the first time I've ever seen her smile.
I'm really happy that you two were in charge of this case. I really don't know how to express how I feel at this moment. This is the first time I felt comfortable with myself, with who I am. Thank you so much, everyone.
Have to be. It looks like we have resolved everything at last. As for myself, there are still a few things I'm confused about, but everyone seems to be in good spirits. And that is good enough for me. Who's running this judicial system?
Him, apparently.
I don't think he should be allowed to do that.
I don't think he should
That
be
is all.
allowed-
Court is adjourned.
Gonna find out that this man's not actually a judge and he's next on the witness stand.
God.
You were great out there, Phoenix.
What I did out there was right, wasn't it?
Would he still ask that if they had left Matt
I
on guard
wondered-
to
I
die?
wondered. Ooh, I'm going to go do foreshadowing super early.
You're gonna do what now? I'm going to do foreshadowing super early, okay? You got them a guilty verdict this time. But you have to look past all of that. That's what's really important. You now realize that there is something more important than just getting a not guilty, right?
Yes, I understand now.
Phoenix, think back for a second. Well, why is this?
Why don't you have lip movements?
Yeah, is she like communicating telepathically to you? Think to the moments before Miss Von Karma arrived with the final pieces of evidence. Think about the incredible decision you had to make.
I might. Never mind, Twitch is weird. Okay, GG.
Alright.
Now that Mr. Wright, let's hear the defense's final statements on this matter. I can't count on the evidence to help me anymore. I have to listen to my heart. Should I side with justice or should I side with Maya's life?
Why are we going back to this?
My client, Matt on guard, is a douchebag.
A douchebag. Is this just a, hey, this is where you can change the outcome? Like, it's really weird. This is really weird. Is he guilty or is he not guilty? Those were your choices then, and your answer. Your answer spoke to what being a lawyer means to you. Some kind of lesson I'm supposed to learn?
Right. Edgeworth? I have good news. Maya is now safe in police custody.
Oh, thank God. Really? Oh my God, she's back.
Girls,
You're telling us the truth, right, Mr. Edgeworth?
how did you shrink?
I just assumed you were okay.
Yes, she's quite safe. She's on her way here as we speak in the control tower.
Yeah, Mystic Maya is safe. You did it. You really did it, Mr. Nick.
Ow, she punches deceptively hard for a kid.
Kids are strong, man. I believed in you. I kept saying to myself, Mr. Nick will save her. Mr. Nick will save her.
Thanks.
Oh,
What's wrong?
Miss Von Karma. She's very scary.
About
Thank
earlier.
you, small child.
Thanks. Ow.
Why are you still smiling, Mr. Phoenix Wright? You lost. Your perfect win record has now been crushed. And yet, you're still happy.
I don't think you'll ever understand, Miss Von Karma.
How dare you?
Don't worry. She may in time. After all, I was like that myself until a year ago. Edgeworth? For my own personal victories, for guilty verdicts. I used every dirty trick in the book, and so my win record remains spotless. Yes, Edgeworth, we know you're an asshole.
And yes, Edgeworth, we know your backstory. We lived it.
A man appeared and stood fast against that selfish me. I fought him in my usual manner and tasted my first defeat.
Ooh, quality. Oh, coffee.
I felt like I had lost everything because of that. And then, it was my turn to sit in the defendant's chair. And I was saved.
That chair looks
by my
awfully
person I called my
uncomfortable.
enemy. I couldn't forgive myself for all that had happened. So I left the prosecutor's office. And I left that note. Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth chooses death.
Lion tea? As well as you should have. Oh, excuse me. A prosecutor has shamed himself with defeat. Should crawl into a hole and die.
But that was not what happened. After I left the
Obviously.
prosecutor's office, I finally came to realize
She's
something.
like 5 feet taller or shorter than him. Like,
And it was in that moment of clarity that everything began to change.
what foolish nonsense.
We prosecutors use anything we can to attack the defendant. But every time we did so, no matter how desperate the situation, instead of giving up like most people, that man would hold strong with his undying faith. And then, before I knew it, I began to trust in that man as well.
What? What? You trusted your enemy?
Boy! Doesn't matter how many underhanded tricks a person uses, the truth will always find a way to make itself known. The only thing we can do is to fight with the knowledge
Right.
we hold in everything we have.
Edward's literally like, listen, Von Karma, I pled myself guilty, and somehow this man found me not guilty.
The man could break the rules.
I literally told the judge that I was guilty, and somehow I'm not in prison. The truth?
Yes, that's the reason why prosecutors and defense attorneys exist. But I'm sure you knew that already, didn't you, Wright? Huh?
Sorry, I passed out.
That's why you couldn't forgive me.
He's like been gone. He's like,
Right.
oh no!
This man who went into hide. No, he's actually running for Gumshoe.
Sitting for gumshoes.
Isn't that right? This man who only had his sights set on victory, who ran away in the night.
Is Mr. Edgeworth right, Mr. Nick?
He's my boyfriend.
I
Really
love
let me down.
it's like Phoenix! Maya's running after him. Maya! Or like, I missed you! And he passes right by her to go to Gumshoes.
I love him. When he disappeared, I felt betrayed. The reason I decided to become a lawyer to begin with was because I believed in the things you said to me
When we
all
were
those
5.
years ago. And you betrayed your own words. No, bros, that man is an asshole. That's why 1 year
He's
ago,
working on it, man.
I made up my mind. I decided that the Miles Edgeworth I knew had died. At least that's what I told myself.
You pathetic fool. Miss Von Karma? I don't want to hear the wretched whimpering of a disgraced loser. A Von Karma is someone who is destined to be perfect. Miles Edgeworth, you are no longer worthy. You're no longer worthy of being a Von Karma. He never called himself Von Karma. And neither am I. It's over. It's all over.
Francisco threw something on the ground just now. This is an electromagnetic receiver. Is that the thing she used to track to death Gumshoe?
Yeah, it sure is.
I'll return this to the precinct later. There's something else.
She left her whip. Isn't that Miss Von Karma's whip? Yep, here you go, kid. Use
Never
it,
set foot in another courtroom again.
use it responsibly.
I'm sure that's what she's saying by this action. You should keep this right. It has your blood on it.
It has everybody's
okay.
blood on it. Nick! Did they feed you?
Nope.
Maya! She won't be openly abusive anymore.
Now she must be secretly abusive.
Maya!
You know, for the right price.
Now it's just be verbal. Oh my god, look at their happy family. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, she's so cute. Oh, Nick, I knew you would come through. You got on guard convicted like I knew you would. And on top of that, you even rescued me.
Well, of course I did. You know I'd never desert you.
Dessert.
I'll be sure to press my luck at this trial. You're really lucky to be standing here.
Whatever. Look, it's over, okay? Besides, if I did croak, I would just come back and haunt you like a bad ghost through Pearly. God.
Is it really that easy to do something like that?
Apparently. Thanks a lot, Nick.
Don't mention it. Maya.
Is that the first time he said her
It
name?
might be his first time he said her name.
It's like, is that your name? I don't remember.
Who are you?
Hear you? Like, send her name to her face.
Right.
Oh, Mr. Edward.
I'm relieved you're alright.
Hey, looks like you've made some real progress, Mr. Edward.
I've been to therapy.
I've been to therapy.
Well, I suppose I'm a little different from who I was a year ago.
Hey.
They did not feed her.
They did not feed her. She just passes out. Alright, I think it's time we get out of this depressing place.
Huh? Where are we going?
Food, Nick. Food! Grub, chow. I'm starved. I'm so hungry. Even you look like a nice juicy burger on a bun to me, Nick.
You think that
Juicy
looks like a burger?
burger.
I'm a prime rib, at least.
Come with us, Mr. Edgeworth, please.
If you insist.
Oh my god. This is so cute.
I need.
Oh my God.
I need the AU comics where Edgeworth is Pearl's babysitter.
Yeah. Edgeworth and Pearl, like they're like a dynamic duo,
Right.
and he's just okay.
What do I do with
What
you?
do I do with you? Do you like chess?
I'm 7 years old.
I'm 7 years old. I'm 4 years old.
All right.
That's you.
So how about we hit up our usual burger joint?
Don't be silly, Nick.
Huh?
This case messed up that awesome evening and got in the way of my gourmet food. So I've decided that we have to make it up by having another feast.
Another feast?
Come on, Nick. Food!
I didn't get paid for this case.
I didn't get paid for this case. On top of that, though, shouldn't she be in the hospital? They were like,
Don't-
she's in police custody right now, and it's like, she
Don't-
was starved for 3 days. She should be
Don't
going to
worry
the
about it.
hospital.
Okay, Pearl, so I'm gonna teach you how to be a prosecutor.
Yeah, really? Oh my god, Gumshoes, your hair.
Hey, pal, sorry to keep you guys waiting. Gumshoe, are you alright? Yeah, but I'm really embarrassed. I didn't think I would hit a telephone pole of all things. A telephone pole? Then it wasn't a red light that got him.
You did it again, city boy.
City boy!
City boy! I felt like my dear old heart was gonna give out on me, and I ain't joking.
Yeah, it was more exciting
Seal-
than the last episode of Steel Samurai. Thanks.
Now look here, Mr. Snooty Prosecutor. Don't you reckon you bullied Mr. Wright too hard? If you don't start being a lot nicer to him, he might just kick it. Tonight even.
I'll keep that in mind.
He just looks so concerned. Well, come on now, everyone gather around. Y'all are gonna get your picture taken by a genuine professional photographer.
Looks like Lana brought herself a new camera.
With what money?
Well, Bo, at least we can put this messy case behind us now.
Gumshoes, you're in the wrong business.
Go on.
God, he's so buff. Look at, you can see his pecs coming through.
He's a very strong man.
Like, can he even find shirts that are his size?
He's also like 7 foot tall. Man's a fucking giant.
Giant.
It's all about eating, so let's go check out the down, pal.
Amen to that, pal. Amen.
You know, when you think about it, you were the one who saved the day, detective. Huh? You really think so? He's right. If it wasn't for the
No,
3
I'm
hours-
right.
I hate you.
I'm going to
Lana's the
shoot
most
you.
well-paid person in this world, and she's kind of self-employed. What the fuck?
Yeah, really.
I think the trial would have had a very different ending.
I would love just...
Oh, well, you know, it's... Oh.
He's right, and then Wright going, no, I'm right, and he's just, give me the whip, Wright.
Oh, wait. That's odd. When I ran off with the things from the killer's hideout, I was sure I took 4 things in total, sir.
Oh no. What? 4? That's how old I am.
Yeah, I'm sure I put one of the items in my coat pocket.
I think she's like 8.
There was a 4th item.
Come on, y'all, it's over. But, oh boy, I tell you, you're really something else. Between getting accused of murder and getting kidnapped, never a dull moment with you, huh? I'm gonna need so much therapy.
Why does she look so happy about that?
But being shut away for 2 whole days, weren't you scared? Yeah, I was really scared. I felt so hopeless. So to keep my mind off things, I drew a picture. Sounds like you had it rough, gal, so where's this picture of yours? Yeah, I want to see it. I want to see Mystic Maya's picture. I don't know where it went. Oh, that's too bad. Oh, well, it's alright. It wasn't anything important anyway.
I'm glad I don't have to wait for a minute.
There you go. You
Sure, it's
referenced
nice
it.
to finally see them both smiling again. What is it, Edgeworth? This thing is picking something up. Ah, that's Miss Von Karma's receiver. Thanks to her, I had the most awful experience of my life, sir. I can't believe she stuck a tracking device on me. In me, even.
Yeah, really, is it
That's
in your
odd.
body?
Even though you're standing right here. The tracking device seems to be in a different location. Oh, it's probably busted or something, sir. Well, it doesn't matter. I'm afraid it's about time for me to excuse myself. I still have some work to do.
Huh? But Mr. Edgeworth, you haven't eaten anything yet.
You've eaten way too much, glutton.
I haven't I
had
haven't
fun
eaten
tonight.
in 3 days.
No, if you'll excuse me. Wait. What? I just want to say, thanks, Edward. You really saved me out there.
He did nothing. He did some things, but he did nothing.
If anyone should be saying thanks, it should be me, right? I feel like words alone aren't enough here. Kiss him. I wonder if there's anything I could give him to express how I feel.
I would love, oh my god, I would love Phoenix kisses him, and then Gumshoe's the lovable oaf that he is just, oh boy, and he gets in on it.
What's this? Thank you. It's all thanks to you two. You and her. You don't need to thank me. I was only doing my job.
What did you show him?
The what?
Oh. It looks like Mr. Edgeworth has left Mr. Nick. Hey, Mystic Maya. Yeah, Pearly? I guess you two can go back to being lovey-dovey, right? You and Mr. Nick, I mean.
Now that his boyfriend left.
Yeah, really. Pearly, would you cut it out already? You're embarrassing me.
Anyway, so who's paying for this lovely dinner party?
As if you need to ask. Everyone say thank you to Nick.
Huh? Oh, yeah. I'm kind of at the point where I can't even buy an instant noodles, pal.
Oh my god.
So I kind of already put your name on the bill.
Oh my
This
god.
motherfucker.
Yeah, I got me a situation just like Atlas House.
Camera.
There's this camera shop, there's a camera shop, wait, what? There's this hotel, you see, and I just bought myself this gold beauty here, it better be anyhow for $3,000.
Free cans?
Actually, I reckon you bought it for me since it's on your tab and all.
How does everybody have his information?
Yeah, really? Isn't it great, Mr. Nick? Yeah, Nick.
Why do I suddenly feel like screaming?
You don't need to hold back now, you hear?
Yeah, pal, then we'll let it all out.
This is going to be the first time I hear the real you. Come on, it's been a while since I heard you say it. I've been busy being hostage and all.
See, because on the DS, you can actually press a button and then
Lotto.
speak into the microphone, and this is like your last chance to do it.
Lana, I'm gonna sue you.
Alright then, if you say so.
Objection! God. So what was that transceiver picking up?
I'm a dick.
I'm assuming, what's her name, put it on the killer or something. Francesca.
I have to.
Huh.
But we're gonna enjoy the credits first. Yeah, I miss DS too.
Yeah. I hope we get a new type. The next Switch is like kind of like a DS.
I should. Switch is already kind of like DS. What are you talking about?
Double screen.
No.
The option for double screen.
I think I
You
still
know,
have-
like the Wii
I
U.
think I still have these games.
Yeah, you might.
On their original DS. I think Transfer was in the Gumshoe code, so it's still on Karma.
Oh, I get ya.
Hey, we get to start Professor Layton now.
Oh my god. Ah, that game's pretty long though. It's not too long, but like
We get to play, what is it, Unwound Future?
Underground Future, yeah. Oh, that game's so cool.
Edriff got him reinstated. Or to say things like, look at that one go is bad for all society. I knew it. Rush getting along and everything's the only way to live, pal.
So like,
Your poor head.
we're gonna have to play it on the PC, huh?
Yeah.
There's no way for us to play it on console,
Yeah.
which is like the only sucky thing about.
Hi, Maggie.
Bird! Bird! Barb.
She's gonna be a waitress.
Be a waitress from now on. Oh, is that where she goes?
Maybe. This is good sleepy time music.
This is pretty good sleepy time music.
Oh, God.
Fuck this.
Yes, I hear the fish.
No, you're not. Where is the actual director?
Yes, that girl, you know. Bouncing around, yes. But I remember, if I laid so much of the night on her, it would go crack. It didn't matter if I got whipped up.
I don't like this man.
No.
Does he come back? I think he does come back, doesn't he? Somebody like him.
I can't fully remember.
Somebody like him shows up.
Alright, this outside.
This ass
It's
hat.
time to begin our quest of World Circus domination, sweeties. To let the world know we are serious, I plan to make a fabulous flight to Zimbabwe.
Woo! Unwon Future. So excited for
I
Unwon
know that
Future.
doctor. God damn it, Tim. You stop.
Most jokes. Oh boy, this is Mo.
You leave him alone. No, I'm gonna go pee. Now let's talk to the nice people.
Oh, I don't want to talk to the people. Are they nice?
Maybe.
I'm ready. I'm ready. There's no way these jokes are gonna fall on deaf ears. I'm going to be more contemporary with my humor. Mo Curls represent. We've got a new act worked out. Just say something, will ya? You're supposed to start this off. Get on with it. Guys, I can hear it. Can't stop, won't stop. Mo's getting into TikTok now, really though. Oh, look at that trident in the back. What's this? What's this? Drat? I can't believe this. Really? How long do they plan on making me do this? Ah, but it's Edgy Poo's idea. Did they never went back to get Old Bag? Oh my god. How do I get the feeling they won't forget about me? I never liked this in the old days. Everyone thought the world of me. They used to call me Queen Wendy and treat me like royalty. God, she's going way too fast. Oh, that does hurt my voice. If I had a deeper voice, it might be easier.
I really hope all of you heard me peeing.
I did.
That's just for you.
I appreciate everything you and Mr. Edgeworth did for me from the bottom of my heart. Oh, that's right. I received a letter from Miss Von Karma. She said that after I get out, I should feel free to consult her about anything at all. I'm really thankful to have met everyone. Ship it?
Burp, calm down.
Ship it? Wish I did. I can, like, pour some water into the toilet with the microphone next to it. Maybe that'll...
It's become difficult for me in this country as of late.
Oh.
As such, I will take a short leave of absence. If you would like to request my services, please be sure to visit my homepage.
Do you have a homepage?
May we both be blessed with longevity.
Buddy, I feel like that's setting you up to be caught by something. By someone.
Nah.
I think he just initiated the self-destruct on that transceiver. Doing Old Bag's voice hurt me.
Oh, it kills you. International Departments, Gate 12.
Oh, wow. This is weird looking.
Where are you going, Francisca?
How did you know I was here?
With this.
That's...
I heard you were planning things on a certain person. Things like tracking devices in his coat, for example.
Huh. That's just like you.
I mean, she has his coat on her.
Yeah, why does
right
she
now.
have his coat?
She
Oh,
loves
it's the fourth piece of evidence she's
I
hiding.
ship it.
I only planted it there because he was always wearing it. This filthy drab coat of his.
So can we point out that that Gumshoe wears a green coat?
Yeah.
Ed wears a green coat.
Who does?
Ed from Ed and Letty.
Oh, yeah. He's got
Coincidence?
like that lighter colored shirt with like a red tie, which is kind of like the red and white
Coincidence?
striped shirt that Ed wears.
This filthy drab coat of
Yeah, I
his.
did. I don't know how it ended up in my luggage, but it's going in the trash. I promise you that.
Oh, that's right. Speaking of that man, he told me something very interesting. When I ran off things from the killer's hideout, I was sure I took 4 things in total, sir.
4 things.
Seems he put the last one in his coat pocket.
He put it here? It doesn't matter anymore. The case is already over.
What are you going to do now?
But it matters to me.
She doesn't deserve gumshoes. She really
She
doesn't.
doesn't know. That's none of your business. She needs more therapy before she can deserve people.
Are you running away?
Shut up. You don't understand a thing. You can't possibly understand what it means to be Manfred von Karma's daughter.
I want Ed to be a detective.
Yeah,
He
be
might
really
be.
cute.
Shout out to...
Oh, I don't remember.
I believe it's called Peach Creek on YouTube.
Oh yeah, Peach Creek.
It's a fan-made animation that's supposed to be a sequel series to Ed, Edd n Eddy.
Oh, yeah, it's like a continuation.
And it's neat.
So many expectations from everyone around me. Expectations I must fulfill. I'm expected to win no matter what. And failure, such a thing, is not an option for me. My father was a genius. There's no doubt about that. But me, I'm no genius. I've always known that. But I had to be one. I had to. Edward's just sitting there like, bitch, I know! I lived it too!
You may not be a genius like your father, but you are a prosecutor. You have been and always will.
No, I'm not. Not anymore. I've even thrown my whip away.
Speaking of that, Wright gave me this to hold on to. Right. You knew something like this would happen, didn't you?
No, Wright doesn't know jack shit.
No, he just kind of bullshits his way through it. I'm going to say this again. We prosecutors do not fight for personal honor or pride. I hope you will think deeply about what you should be striking down with that whip.
Is it zombies?
No, it's vampires.
Oh shit, dude.
You're a Belmont.
You're a Belmont! Francesca, you've never been a Von Karma. You've been a Belmont all along. You've always left me alone and walked on ahead without me. Miles Edgeworth. I've always hated you. And then, finally, my chance to take my revenge on you arrived. If I could win against that man, if I could make Phoenix Wright bow down in defeat, then this girl you left behind would have risen higher than you. That was supposed to be my revenge.
I see.
You know, I can't do it. I can't change who I am. I can't throw away everything I've been until today.
I believe you can. Just like how Adrian Andrews did.
It's just like, here's some therapy.
Right.
Adrian Andrews.
You were going to use her during the trial, right? But you were dependent on your father by using his tactics. Isn't that right? Today, you chased after me after I had left you behind all these years.
We all need some
And
therapy.
that's why we're standing here
Truth.
now, side by side. But I have no intention of stopping. If you say you were going to put your walk down the prosecutor's path, then this is where we part ways. Francisca von Karma.
Oh no! I'm Francesca von Karma. I don't think I'm going to walk in your shadow forever. Don't think I'm going to walk in your shadow. Our battle begins now. You'd better prepare yourself, Miles Edgeworth. Hugs. She looks like a sad little baby.
Leave my sad little baby out of this.
Oh my god.
Leave my
He's just
sweetheart
like,
out of
I just
this.
want to hug her and be like, you're a terrible monster. Throw
Oh,
that
shit,
whip
she
in the
actually shed
trash.
tears.
Is that for me?
I believe so.
Sure, we'll meet again in battle. Until then, this is the last piece of evidence that never made it to you. I'll take good care of this 4th piece. What is it? So I can give it to you when at last we meet again. We never...
I don't recall if she does or not.
We never... Oh. Oh, that's what... Okay, that's what, what's her name drew? Maya drew. That's cute. We never presented I mean, we presented it to Adrian Andrews, but we never presented that picture frame to anybody. I think it was only for Adrian Andrews to see.
Might have been.
It was like, it's really weird. Because normally the evidence is very much like, oh yes, this relates to this, and this relates to that. New game. Trials and Tribulations. Is that the next one?
That is the third one.
Ooh, okay. Is this one good? Is this do we get to meet Godot?
Yes. Trials and Tribulations is
Okay, GG, I can go to bed
is
now.
her. I believe it's my favorite finish, right?
Good night, Bird. Please. Oh yeah, it's probably like 6 o'clock in the morning there.
Yeah.
Like, holy shit.
The third game is very, 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 very good.
Thanks for sticking around.
This stream took 4 hours.
Oh my god.
It took 4 fucking hours.
Get your coffee purchased now. He's got like work tomorrow, I think. 5:52. It's like 6 o'clock there. Oh no.
And we did nothing but pretty much talk. We wasted no time. And it took 4 hours.
We did 1 pee break and ate pizza on stream. Oh my god.
I've been
Ew.
up since 5 o'clock. I'm going to bed.
Quack.